Check, check.
Testing, testing.
Where is that coming from? Check, check. That was a bunch of
Hello,
like
hello,
feedback.
hello. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like echo, echo, echo. Mixer here. Yeah. Test.
Test, test. Test. I think it's better.
Better, but it's still doing it bad.
Yeah.
Test. Nope. Works now.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, good evening. Welcome to Patty Mac's Game, live from Poker House Fort Worth. You got Patty Mac himself coming to you back here, and I got a special guest in the box with us tonight. Bone, welcome, Bone.
Thank you. Not special, but here.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
We got Lorenzo running the board again. Thank goodness. We just got the audio fixed and ready to go. It looks like Quack Quack's already testing. Testing back. Kyle, can you hear us? We are going to have a game in store for you tonight. I don't think it's going to play out like Patty Mac's normal 1-2 game tonight, Bone.
No, I agree. But buckle your seatbelts.
Yes, sir. We've got Lane in seat 1, John J in seat 2, Jack in seat 3, John in seat 4, Josie in seat 5. The Tourney Goat is making an appearance in seat 6 tonight. Dopey's in seat 7. Rhino's in seat 8, and Baby Huey is in seat 9. We've got like 7 J's in the game tonight. Bone, thank goodness some of them are going by aliases.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll fumble it a few times, but
I just guess first name that begins with a J, and you're probably right. One thing that we have been told tonight is if Brad Tourney Goat has a 100% VPIP, Sean is going to donate $100 to the Boys and Girls Club. So that means that Tourney Goat will have to call every pre-flop all in, Bone.
yeah, I think you'd be better off giving the $100 to the charity, but we'll see.
Yes, sir. Well,
If anybody can do it, Brad can do it.
Yeah, it'll make for an interesting game, so let's see what happens. Thanks, Scott. That is sounding good, Bone.
Well, he started off well. Tourney Goats flopped a pair of jacks.
Did he?
Boards paired. Oh, hard out there, Jack.
Look at all those Poker House hoodies, too.
How about one of the new olive-colored ones? They're awesome.
Yeah, I got me one, too.
I think they're more comfortable.
Very nice. They got a zip up.
Jack hits his heart.
Yeah. Really believe that 7's the best, though?
Bet $30 and got a fold.
Wow. Still folded 2 pair for $30. How do you feel about that? If I think if I had pocket aces, I'd want him to call every hand.
Oh, yeah.
Pocket kings.
If you know he's calling, you just shove him with pocket aces.
Mm-hmm.
Might not win every time, but always feel good about getting it in.
Yeah. Oh. Got my aces cracked in today's tournament.
That happens.
And it does.
It's kings for me. I can't play kings anymore. Rhino's got a little pocket pair. Couple of aces. Baby Huey's got 3s.
Here's 3s away pre-flop for $15. I forgot to hit the horn to get the game started.
Yeah, this early, try to fill everybody out. I can understand throwing threes away.
Hmm.
He'd have known it was only going to be 15. He might have stayed.
Got the lead still with his 8s.
Ernie
No,
Goat hit
oh, no, he
fives.
doesn't. Never mind. Turney Goat's got 5s.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah. Well, he's going to see every hand, so I would say he's going to play like somebody we know in the tournaments.
Right? There it goes, all in.
I'm not going to mention any names, though. Probably guess.
I remember who you're talking about. Rhino doesn't believe he has a 5.
I think he does. Just pissed that he got 8s and got a 5.
I don't think he.
Don't shove it, dude. Don't do it.
There you go.
Don't do it, man.
It's going to be that kind of night.
Yep.
Everybody's going to be calling.
Rhino, if he doesn't hit an 8, it's going to be felted on hand 2. Wow, 10-5 takes down hand number 2 tonight. Did let him know he had it.
Yeah.
He gave him an opportunity to get off of him. There's some nice looking shit. Oh, hey now. Well, you might think that you're viewing Brad's game, but it's not. It's Patty Mac's Monday night game. It may play more like Brad's old Wednesday night game, but we'll see. We do have the Turney Goat himself in the game, vowing to play every hand. Let's see how that played out. The second hand played out pretty good for him.
Yeah, if he even gets a little bit of luck, it's scary.
Yeah.
He's got a real hand.
Yeah, no, he's got pocket 8s.
Pocket 7s for Lane.
Yeah.
Couple of good Broadway cards for 2 players, Rhino, John, Jack, and John.
And Josie.
Oh my gosh, everybody's got a hand. He lets the 3s go too.
He does. Turney Good's going to call it his 8s. I would predict Lane's probably going to come along with his 7s. And I'm going to play Queen 10. Suited, okay.
A royal draw.
You can't hear that sound effect, Cooper? Coop's on a break too, man. A lot of players out there on a little bit of a break.
I totally get it. I'm having to make myself not play.
Yeah. Like I said, I got aces cracked again today. Was going to hold my way to the final table, but picked up pocket aces and somebody shoved right in front of me. So what are you supposed to do?
Can't fold.
Continuation bet by Banks. He's going by John tonight. Turney Goat's going to call him down, and so is Lane.
Keep saying he can't hear the sound effects. That's weird. I heard it in my headset.
They're saying they can't hear the sound effects. That's off, right?
We're working on it.
Did you hear that, Coop? All right. Well, we'll try to get those fixed in a minute. We haven't played but one, I think. So, excuse me. What happened here? John pushed another 775.
Yeah.
Gonna ride or die with that ace king, isn't he? Lane's got sevens. Gonna come along. Got 3 going to the river.
Boom.
King on the
Boom.
river.
Wow. You knew it was coming. Never had a doubt.
On the river. Oh, I can't hear it. Maybe it's this one. Hear that one?
We may just have to make verbal sound effects.
I know. Get it fixed here in a minute if we don't have it going. Well, I think the turning goat knows he's beat now. Here's the oh, I still can't hear the sound effects. Turning goat called.
Yeah, he did call. Now Lane's in the tank. And sevens be good here.
Gotta know he's beat.
Gotta know that.
He lays it down. All right.
A nice pop to John with ace king.
Talking about just a minute ago, bad play pays sometimes. Did you hear that?
Yeah, Kyle, we've already predicted this is going to be crazy. And so far, so good.
Can you hear the sound effects yet? Because they're awfully loud here. They can.
He said he heard it that time.
All right. There you go.
Lorenzo's a genius.
That's for Rhino. We got some.
All right, we got a big hand here. John's got pocket kings. Everybody else is pretty marginal. Turning goat's got an 8-6. You know he's playing.
Yeah. But the same John that just had ace kings got pocket kings right now?
Yep.
Okay. Lane is all in with his king 3 of clubs.
Well, there's an 8 for Brad.
Yeah, and a open ender for John J plus a flush draw. What's Bank's gonna do? He's gonna go.
Gonna make it $111.
Brad's gonna fold his 8. Little does he know he was not ahead at the time.
John L's calling with a massive draw. And there's a spade.
Yep. Well, John's telling him he's got a king of spades, though. Does not hit.
I know that feeling. You think you bet enough to get him off of it. It's never enough.
He went all ahead. He went all in ahead of him. I don't know how much he bet pre-flop, though.
35.
35? Gotcha. Well, he won with the worst hand and lost with the best hand.
Right.
So, Evened itself out. Nice hand there for John Jay. That was loud, isn't it?
It is loud.
Turn it down a little bit. Well, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. Sorry about the no commentators the last few weeks, but hopefully we've got that worked out. Where if nobody shows up, I will commentate and let these boys play. We am guaranteed not to lose any money.
Any Dallas Mavericks fans out there? Pretty exciting day.
That's what I heard. 1% chance to win it, and they won it.
Yeah.
The lottery. So maybe Mr. Flag's coming to Dallas.
Yes, sir. Unless they screwed that up.
That would have been interesting to see him play with Luka. Maybe. But now he can play with Kyrie if he comes back.
Yeah, I hope he does.
I don't know what's going on over there on the side pot thing, but
So somebody's all in with just $20 lane.
oh, okay.
So they got a side pot. But the bet was $22.
Trade it for Luka back. I don't know, I'd probably do that.
Yeah, it would in a heartbeat. Cooper.
Proven player.
Jack flops a 6, middle pair.
Tourney Good's got a 2. He calls. Seven helps no one, so sixes are still ahead.
Let's put a spade out there, though, so just some draws.
Yep, but I don't think any of them hit, so the sixes are going to hold. Don't believe that Jack really believes that, but he's about to find out.
Just going to check down, and he'll drag it.
Yep. He's like, holy cow. That was a pretty good sized pot there, too. Well, if you are watching the Ranger game tonight, too, let us know how they're doing so far, please.
Where is the count for the stream? I always look for it. Oh, I see. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm sure we could have a few more, so tell your friends to tune in. Got a few guests that didn't know that they were going to be on the live stream, or usually they'll text their friends and say, hey, watch me on the live stream. What do we got here? Is his 100% VPIP still in play? We have no idea if knowing, do we? I just decided I was going to take the night off. Schmed. Thank you, guys. And ladies.
Kyle says he has an echo. Is everybody else hearing an echo?
I don't hear one this time.
No, me either.
Ed, if you just joined us, Brad has vowed to be 100% VPIP in this game.
Two pair versus two pair.
Yeah, he's all.
Oh, look at there. Kings and queens with a 7. Chop it.
Oh, my.
That happens more often than it should, it seems like.
The goat got lucky there. Yeah, buddy. I hope you get to feeling better. You can get back out here. Miss seeing you too. Well, I think Brad's VPIP is still intact. 6 hands in, starting our 7th hand.
Yep, I haven't seen him fold. Not pre-flop.
Yeah.
Bunch of jacks out there.
Yep, a bunch of Johns out there too. Are you talking about on the hands?
Yeah, everybody had a jack. All 4 jacks were in somebody's hand.
There you go. So that might make Rhino the favorite.
I like Dobie's King 5 of hearts.
Okay. What are you, Nostradamus?
They're suited.
Yeah, if another heart comes, this could be a little bit of fireworks here. Jack's got Jack 7. 3. This may be the first one that bets wins. I don't know.
Yeah, then nobody gets anything. There's the 8.
Rhino.
Good for him.
I told you Rhino's hand.
What are you, Nostradamus?
Yes, I am. If I would have folded my aces today. Couldn't do it. I was ready to fold my way straight to the money, Daryl. And
Yeah, I know.
got stinking aces.
I know. I think he made enough last night, though. Last a little while.
Did all right. Did okay. Can't seem to hit anything in tournaments anymore, though. It's
Man,
crazy.
I've been there longer than you have. It's been a big drop for me. I even tried playing different last few times. It doesn't matter.
This might make you feel better, though. I was sitting across from Promo Pat, who hit another promo a couple of weeks ago here, and I said, if I do that doubles tournament, who would be your first pick in the tournament? And he said you.
Well, that's quite a compliment, but
Yep.
they must not be paying attention lately. It's been rough.
He said that y'all's plays a little different, not much, but
Hey, Lane, I see your chat. How you doing?
yeah, that's what we're all hoping for there, Schmed.
I've got to get points. I have no points. Well, just a few.
A chip and a chair, buddy. Isn't
Yeah.
that what they say?
Thought I'd come in and get some easy points one noon tournament and not come in and it's like all the Predators are playing.
The double tournament is a tournament we may be working on soon out here. It's where you play in 2 tournaments. You have a teammate, and you tag each other out every 30 minutes. So you move from table to table every 30 minutes. If you get knocked out of one tournament, you're just tagging in and out at that one tournament. But you could actually win both tournaments. Probably not, but you could. So there you go, Coop.
All right, Jacks, 3 queens, turning, goats, 3 queens, chop it up.
Chopping again. And several chops.
It was a small pot, actually, for what they both have.
That's an interesting concept, too, is to see how... I'd like to see the stats when he's done, if he really does play every single hand. You know, because I know several players out here that won't lay down a hand. And you rarely see them at the final table, so... I know this isn't a tournament game, but it's a cash game, so you can always rebuild, but I'd be interested to see how many hands he actually wins.
Well, and
Playing.
whether anyone's going to try to take advantage of it. You know, it's one thing to do it. It's another thing to announce you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And then do it.
Yeah. right, but you got to pick a partner.
Ace queen for tourney goat suited. Dopey's got the fives.
Yeah. What does the goat have this time? He's got ace queen, so. What is John Jay raising with? 7 deuce? Does he realize that there's no payout for 7 deuce on this table?
No, he probably thinks they're playing the game.
Well, they play 6-4 now, but there goes the goat.
Yeah, it's bad. Just a bad time to do it.
Yeah.
Might have worked otherwise. Question is, does Dopey want to gamble?
No, he folded. Does anybody else want to gamble? Nope, he's showing him his ace queen. Where are we here? I know John Jay's not thinking about it, so is it back around to Jack or what? Because Dopey folded. There we go. No way is he going to call that. This is what we call Hollywood in here.
So when you said Jack was on your list the other day, this is the Jack that was on the list.
I added him to the bottom. Your Jack was at the top of the list, but I guess he called out here and took himself off, or you did.
I did not. I guess he did.
Yeah, somebody did. That Jack does call with his Jack 9. So he doesn't want to see any diamonds, that's for sure. Seven deuce. Holy smokes.
It's hilarious.
7 deuce would have smoked them both. Wow. And
Ace queen holds up.
Tourney Goat takes that one down too. He would not have if Jim called his 5s or if John Jay called with his 7 deuce there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Those hurt too. When you lay it down and you realize you would have won a monster hand, all you had to do is call.
I think that hurts me sometimes worse. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I told you yesterday.
Why, gave me that button.
Yesterday, I mucked my hand on the river and a hand I would have won.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
To no bet. I really blundered there.
That is real bad.
Yeah. Need to go get my mental acuity checked.
I had to take a couple of days off just for that, man. I wasn't sleeping good, coming out here, playing in tournaments, and just wasn't thinking right.
So Sean posted in the chat about the bet. So he's giving $100 to the Boys and Girls Club of Fort Worth if Brad meets his goal.
Yep. We could do a challenge of 10% for everybody else that wants to get in. Make a nice day. I think it's called Boys and Girls Clubs of North Texas or something like that now, though, because they joined with the Arlington Boys and Girls Clubs.
Couple big hands. Lane's got the 9s. Dopey's got ace jack. Rhino with queen 10. That's always fun. Suited connector for Josie. She won't play that.
What does the tourney goat have? Jack 7?
It's good enough for a call of, what, couple hundred?
Yeah.
Just 50 right now. Wow, she is calling. I'm surprised. Good for her.
Is it?
Yeah, you got to get in there and mix it up. I mean, otherwise you're just going to be me sitting there folding every hand.
Okay.
That's why I'm sitting back here.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully she hits.
Yeah, she's looking low where everybody else is looking high, so we'll see.
She got a 5. Not going to help her beat Dopey's ace jack.
Nope. There goes Lane firing a bet. He's not going to like it.
And Goat has a jack. Maybe that's enough to call.
Josie has a 5. Is she going to call?
She wants to.
Yeah, she's not going to, though.
Oh,
What?
my goodness.
Oh, my.
Like the play, just again, bad timing. Brad might can fold now.
Yeah, I would think so.
But Dopey is not. Dopey's already got his chips ready.
Yeah, he's counting them out.
Actually, Dopey calling may be tempting Brad to call, but nope, he folds.
That probably doesn't make Josie feel too good there. Unless she just feels a 5 coming. I don't know. Or a 3. Well, the 3 is not going to do any good.
Lane's not got a lot in his stack. He might gamble.
Yeah. See what happens here. He's probably going to call with that little stack he has left, I'm sure.
And he did. And here we go.
Yeah. She's going to have him turn them all over here.
Come on, spade, spade. Hey, she got a 3.
She thinks she's ahead now, probably. But
Needs another one. Nope. Ace Jack, gonna be your winner. Yeah, she got to feel good about those 2 cards, and then
Yep.
womp, 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 womp.
And Dopey pulls down a good sized pot there.
Yeah, good for Dopey. Not rooting against him. I just wanted to see her get paid off with her guts to put it in there.
Yeah. 5-3. That hands over $500, so we might as well say thank you to our friends at McLaughlin Insurance and Financial Strategies for all your insurance and financial needs. Give Patty Mac a call and let's do some planning.
Man, I went to one of their satellite offices this week, and it was awesome.
It was, huh?
It was amazing.
You held out long enough, but now you're a Patty Mac client, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Good for you.
Proudly.
Road to Vegas. This is why we're all out here playing, Bone. Trying to earn some points in the cash play and trying to earn some points in the tournament play.
Yeah, it's only, 3 weeks away?
Yeah, it isn't very far away, is it, now that I think about it?
Running out of time. You need to get some points, come out and play.
Yep, I need to get at least 10 more hours of cash play to make it to 80 hours. And you just come out and play and just fold.
You do that. Just let your chips sit there and just go across the street and eat.
Yeah.
It's worth $13 an hour.
Yes. Well, if you buy it, that's
$10 an hour if you buy in bulk.
Yep.
Jack's got a pocket pair here. Who hit the flop? I don't see any aces.
No king either. A 9? Pocket 4s are ahead?
Pocket 4s right ahead.
Oh, boy.
And they're going to stay ahead with that 3. Nobody's go. Rhino's got a 3.
Yeah. Guarantee you Jack's not feeling like he's ahead right now, but he is. And that's going to do him in right there. The Goat and John Jay get a 10.
Yeah.
And John Jay's 8 is going to play. But now Dopey decides to bet. Oh, because he got a flush.
Oh, you did.
He caught the flush.
I didn't even see it at the end there.
Me neither. Who was that? Well, is Attorney Goat going to call for his 10? I don't think so.
Nah, he's showing that he's folding.
Yeah.
I've been seeing his posts about the Railroaders games. You ever been out to see the Railroaders play?
I haven't. I got invited out Thursday night, but I had an appointment Thursday night. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's all right. I think Rhino's going to take us out there one of these nights.
It's a lot of fun. I went a few years back.
Yeah, I used to love going to the Cats and to the Airhogs. I knew the GM at those places and had a lot of fun out at those ballparks.
Yeah, I used to go watch the Cats play when they played it. Well,
Yeah.
even before the grave, they played over in Mansfield.
Oh, yeah? Where'd they play over there?
Mansfield Highway in 20. There was a little field over there. They played a couple of seasons before the grave. It was like a high school
Oh, okay.
stadium.
Attorney Goat's got a King 4 suited here? He actually has one of the best hands.
Pocket deuces for John Jay. You raised with deuces. Do you ever raise pre-flop with deuces in the cash game?
No.
I usually don't either. It was a small raise, but I'll start doing that.
No. You either push or you call hoping to hit one.
So 7-8 is your favorite, right? No, Queen 4.
No, Queen 9.
Well, now 7-8 again because of the straight.
Okay. Even when you have that, you're not absolutely sure because there's a top end of it too.
And the heart came, which is always scary, but it's got the lead for now, and she'll take a pretty good pot.
Yeah. Checks it down, gets some of her money back. Josie. Man, it's amazing how you can just hear Brad's voice carries.
Oh, yeah. It's the announcer in
It's
it.
like he's sitting next to us here.
Brad or Reese, you could hear either one of them for a mile.
Yeah.
For Simon.
Simon. Man alive. Well, Mark Carpenter, if you're listening out there, they said they've got a 3X zip hoodie on hold for you back here. So if you're listening, let me know.
What's happening, Big Polo?
Rangers down one now. What's up, buddy? We're commentating. That's why we're not playing. Why aren't you playing?
He's probably in Missouri or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
On the road.
On the road again.
My Jack's on the road. He said he was going to try to chime in, but I haven't heard from him in a while.
He's in Kansas.
Kansas, okay. Missouri, Kansas, same thing.
Eastbound and down, load 'em up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. Well, anybody got a queen? Yep. Josie has got king, queen there. That flop probably doesn't scare her very much, and she's gonna fire. I was shocked about that. I probably would have checked that one once.
She's playing aggressive. But in this case, she's got it.
Yeah. What's he doing? He's gonna call. Okay. He's probably thinking the same thing. She wouldn't fire out with the queen.
Right, I mean, he's got two pair. But he can't call that.
No, he's not going to call that. He folds, and Josie's going to pull down another nice pot. That's a pretty good-sized pot, 460.
Mm-hmm.
She may have recovered all of her money already from the 5-3.
You were singing that song a minute ago. It made me think of the song Convoy. Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What a horrible song. We used to think it was great.
Yep. Eastbound and Down was a classic.
That was
too.
a good one, but Convoy was a little bit ridiculous.
He was going to... Where was he going to hide? Not the catbird seat, but the... You're safe as being in your mama's womb or something like that. Forgot what it was called, though, where he... You know?
I'll have to go listen. Rubber ducky, yeah. I can't believe you don't have a CB in your truck, Big Polo.
What? I'm the Texas Turkey.
Baby Huey's got double sevens. Couple of jacks out there. Ace-5 diamonds.
Attorney Goat's getting some decent hands to have to call on, so... If y'all are just tuning in, the Attorney Goat has vowed to play every hand pre-flop. If he does, then Sean's going to donate $100 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of North Texas. And he's challenging everyone else to at least give 10% of what he gives.
$10, yeah.
Not bad.
Do that.
Mm-hmm. Play a little poker, raise a little money for the kids. Baby Huey hits his trip sevens there. Looks like he shoves a little money in there.
Nobody's got a 9.
Doesn't feel great probably about the straight draw out there. If Josie called with 3-5, she's probably going to call with Jack 8 here.
Yeah, I would imagine.
But it doesn't look like she did.
All right.
Fold it
Baby
back.
Huey.
Yeah, maybe Huey takes down.
Give him the
pot there.
cha-ching.
Really?
Yeah,
It was a $200 pot.
it's okay.
And it's not over. Lane's all in. I don't know what's going on here.
No, I don't either. That glitched. It's $120 you won.
148. I don't know what's going on. Rubber ducky.
Growing up, my dad was the silver dollar. That was his handle.
Yeah,
I was fish hook.
I was the Texas Turkey. Over and out. Got to take a 10-21. Anybody got a 10-36?
I don't even know what
I used to know them all. I think it's
I know.
it's what time is it? I think
1020s or location. I know that one.
10-4. Good buddy.
What's your 1020?
Yep. On 10-10 on the side. All right. Well, back to the poker, away from the CB talk. Fun relive.
Oh, look at
old
this.
memories.
6-4 suited.
Yep.
Poker House Nuts.
She called.
Randall's got an A's. Nobody else has much.
All right. We're going to have to think up a name for you. Well, what do we got? Nothing great there.
Clubs, maybe? Nope.
Oh, my goodness. Josie hits trip 4s with her 6-4 there, Daryl.
Yeah, Poker House Nuts. Hard to beat.
9. John's got a 9. He's
That's the second time he's
put out a
flopped
feeler.
a second pair when, or,
Man, he's looking good with those sunglasses on too, isn't he? In the hoodie.
yeah, flopped 2 pair against her set, her trips.
Yep. Normally doesn't win against trips.
What's Jack calling? $22 with Queen 8. What's he got?
Nothing.
Maybe he thinks a queen would be good if it came.
Maybe. Maybe he's going to try to bluff.
6-4 made a boat. Hard to beat.
It is. Why shove all in there? Why don't you let one of them do the betting for you? Or get paid. I guess she was hoping one of them had the flush. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. You're watching Patty Mac's live stream. Want to give a shout out to Albertsons on 35 in Alsbury. Thanks to all the deli workers over there. Brooklyn, Steve, Melissa, Jasmine. Made up some awesome sandwiches for tonight's live stream. Thank y'all again. See you on Wednesday for the chicken. Man, they make some good chicken there, Daryl.
Haven't had it, but maybe Wednesday.
You haven't had it before yet? Oh, my goodness, man. I'm telling you, my mom could make some fried chicken, but their fried chicken's pretty good. Go by and see them. Tell them Patty Mac sent you. All right, she's going to fold her 9-5 here.
Lane's got a pretty hand. King Jack of diamonds. I like that. Queen Jack for John Jay. Ace Queen for John.
Attorney Goat's got a call with an 8-4. Keep a streak alive.
Yeah, $35 is not a lot for him.
I don't think anybody's really shoved and made him.
No, I thought maybe John would earlier with those kings, but he only charged him a little bit.
Yeah.
I know I'd be going all in pre-flop with him. If I knew for sure he was calling.
Yeah.
All clubs. John Jay's got the jack. John has an ace.
What's up, architect? Kevin, how you doing tonight, buddy? You and I are running pretty sloppy in the tournaments both, buddy. All three of us here, bone too. So Kevin was telling me about how bad he was running, and I'm running the same, and so are you. Just got to get that 1 or 2 wins and get back in the groove before June.
Attorney Goat turns 2 pair.
He does, doesn't he? John's all in. The Goat's going to take him down, Daryl. Maybe.
It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, is this board reading right too? Because I thought you said there were 3 clubs on the flop.
No. Well, yeah, I thought there were, but there's not. There's only 2.
Okay. 10, and the Goat does take it down with his 8-4.
Yeah,
Wow.
Remember when you said he had to call?
Yeah.
That little smirk now.
Golly.
That's what happens when you call anything.
Oh, boy.
Those are cool.
Yeah, custom wood boards. Give Shane Rodermund a call at 972-467-8680. Those are awesome looking.
Man, I want one. I'll be calling.
First time ad tonight, so give Shane a call, and looks like a nice cutting board or whatever you want them to be there.
Man,
nice.
I love woodwork like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, very nice inlay. And another new sponsor, Jasso Picasso Photography Studios. Give Christopher Jasso a call at 940-447-2578, or there's his email address, JassoCR2199@yahoo.com. Give Chris a call for all your photography and electrical needs.
Photography and electrical. That's one-stop shop.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to get one of those cutting boards.
All right. Write down his number when it comes up again. Thank our new sponsors there. Shane and Christopher.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, really
Both
cool.
of them.
Yeah. I know Jassos has quite a few celebrity clients around the Metroplex. So I know his work is very, very reputable. I saw him take down that hand with 8-4. Oh. Uh-oh. Fold then. Well, maybe he's mad that it wouldn't have mattered.
No, it wouldn't matter.
Yes, sir. I don't know if I went out right before you, right after you. I had 280,000 chips and was going to coast my way to the final table and woke up with pocket aces. The guy next to me shoved all in and I called. Next thing you know, I'm at 50,000. 230, bye-bye. Because he hits his 4 cards straight on the river. So I know the feeling, buddy. Either take a break or play through it. That's what they say.
Hand 18 so far.
What happened on that last hand? I wasn't paying attention. Don't know. We were getting distracted by somebody coming into the back room.
Well, I thought Brad drug it down, but I can't remember.
Was that the 8-4 hand, was it? I don't know.
All right, let's focus. Ace Jack for Jack.
All right.
Ace 3, sorry, for Jack. Ace 8 for John. Tourney Goat's going to win with the 10-9.
He actually likes that hand, so.
King Jack for Dopey.
I mean, all he has to just do what you said. If he picks up a strong queens or kings or something like that, just go all in.
Shove it. Yep. Might lose, but at least get in good. Still got the flush frenzy going on here. See if maybe Jack can get a flush. Gonna need runners.
Yeah, he's only got 9 minutes left, so getting ready to start it over. Uh-oh. Hand 17. He didn't fold, did he? Pre-flop?
That's what Red said. That's the hand that we were distracted. We'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, I don't think he would have done that. We'll ask.
Was he not at the table?
We don't think he broke it yet, man.
Lane's all in on his diamond draw.
Pre-flop for 148. Here's the chance to break it right here, but I don't know then. Hey, oh, he broke it right there then. He just folded right there.
Yeah, he's allowed to fold.
He can fold on the flop, just can't fold pre-flop.
Oh, pre-flop. Yeah. I didn't know flop was already out there.
Yeah, but now it's not showing diamonds on the board, so I'm very confused. 1080's got 2 pair. We had a little bit of lag on the...
Is there some diamonds on the board?
There's not. You got 2 pair.
Okay.
There was some lag or something on the display.
Yeah, he doesn't have to call it all the way to the river. He just has to do it to the on the flop.
Pre-flop, yeah.
They're going to run it 3 times.
Looks that way. So that one goes to Lane.
No, that one goes to Dopey. You hit Broadway.
Oh, I see.
That one goes to Lane. And that one goes to Dopey. Wow. 2 out of 3. The worst hand wins. Wow. Well, pretty sure Lane's gonna, well, he didn't go all in, I guess. Or yeah, he did.
Yeah, Red
But he's
saying,
got a little bit left.
Red saying there was some kind of lag. He was wrong. So I think it's still alive.
Yeah. He's usually a man of his word, that's for sure. He's not afraid to lose money. Just have unlimited buckets of it.
Yeah, and he's up. He's not even had to rebound.
No. He's in second place playing every single hand, man.
Yep.
Oh, boy. You know he's going to play the most hands all night. Which means he's probably going to win the most hands, and which means he's probably going to lose the most hands, too.
Right.
But we'll see at the end of the night on the stats.
He won't be in the net box, I don't think.
No, I don't even think we've had one flush hit tonight that I can remember.
Yeah, we haven't had one here.
Getting ready to start over, though.
Didn't they extend the time now?
Yeah, all the way till 8 a.m.
So it's still 4 hours. They just go longer in the night?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they made it 5 hours.
No.
Tootsy's got suited 6-4 again. John Jay's got her diamonds covered with the ace-3.
Yeah.
Deuce, deuce, 5.
So how do you like being back here as opposed to being out there?
It's a lot safer.
Especially tonight. Oh,
A lot
boy.
less stress.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing, but I don't like being under so much scrutiny. I'm not that good, so.
Yeah. There's always naysayers out there. There's always somebody that can do it better or whatever, too. What do we got? Nothing and nothing?
5s. Lane's got 3 5s.
Oh, yeah, he had his 5. He hit his full house on the river. He's going to get paid off, too, very quickly.
That'll help.
Yeah. A little comeback.
Give him applause. Good for Lane.
Give him some applause.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. You want to be over here?
No.
Okay.
Just want to tell you what to do.
Yeah. Did get to meet the Mrs. Bone, super sweet lady. How are you with her?
Yeah, I don't know. Just worked out.
Outkicked your coverage?
They say opposites attract, right?
Yeah. Super nice lady.
Pocket 4s.
Yeah.
Colin.
Goat might? No, Dopey's gonna. No. Is it gonna be a $2 pot? Surely.
far.
Wow. Yeah. First one of the night.
Nobody's got a monster.
That made it easy for his VPIP right there.
6 5 10.
6, 5, 10. That's not quite the graphics, but
No. Quit looking at the graphics.
okay.
Look at the table.
Baby Huey got a 10. Is it around to him yet? Nope. What did he fire? $15? $10?
Yeah, Attorney Goat's got an open ender.
Yeah, he's not going to fold.
What do you call it when you're open ended on 2 different ways?
Up and down? I don't know.
I don't know. Wrap around something.
I don't know all those terms either.
Wrapping around open ender.
He's going to raise it up, though. What's Baby Huey going to do here?
Well, Attorney Goat says $70.
I say he's going to fold. Yep. There goes the best hand in the month.
John's got a 5. And backdoor clubs. Doesn't really believe Brad,
Yeah.
so he's calling.
Yeah, these guys call us. Any pair, I guess. They say a pair's hard to make, though, right?
Gamble.
Yeah. Ace. That might slow down the action a little bit. Lane would have hit his ace. And there's Josie's trip 4 right there.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have helped because the goat hit his straight.
Yep, that was one of the ones he needed.
Yeah, he hits another one playing every hand.
Rich get richer.
If you're just joining us, Brad has played every single hand tonight, pre-flop, or to the flop.
There's a lot of people in the chat, and only a few have typed anything. Is that normal?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't asked them to chime in yet, say hi, or
A lot of lurkers.
haven't had a contest yet.
See who the furthest away is.
We got to have one because we've got some brand new jackets in, some brand new hats in. So why don't we have a contest here on hand 25? What the heck?
As long as it's not a bomb pot.
Okay. I don't think it's going to be a bomb pot because this is Patty Mac's game.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't feel like Patty Mac's game.
No. Patty Mac's game alias is really the Bones game because you're the one that made this up.
No.
Absolutely. And don't say no because you know that's not true. I just had to be the front man. All right.
Josie got another pair. She's got a lot of pocket pairs.
Yeah, she is. Nice pocket pair, too. She didn't raise.
King, Queen, Jack 10.
A lot of 10s are gone.
There's the King, Queen.
Yeah. John takes the lead now.
Dopey's going to like it with his wrap or his up and down draw. So
Yeah,
stick around.
He's gonna stick around. Lane's gonna bet for a king. Did John just go all in? Yep. There you go. John's all in.
He might get paid off. I don't know. Stope, you want to gamble? Feel like he will. Nope.
You're still here, Lucky Leprechaun. You're still here? Or no?
He's waiting on the guest broadcaster to come in.
Dopey folded?
Yeah, he did. I was shocked he folded.
And Lane called?
Yep.
Yeah, not going to be too good for Lane here. You may have a chance on they're running it twice. No, sir. John's going to take them both. Is that flatten Lane again?
Yeah.
Well, one thing about it is when they get flattened here, it's only $200.
Correct.
But they can only rebuy for $200 too. So
Only $200.
I know it's nothing.
You get so desensitized to being real money when you start seeing some of those stacks. But
Yeah.
I'm with you, Rad. It's cheaper to watch than it is to play. For me. Some of these guys can make a living playing, but
Yeah. Or losing.
I don't know. I feel like a few of these guys are always up.
I'm going to go get a DP. You want anything?
Sure. Diet Coke would be great.
All right. Be back in a minute. You need anything, Lorenzo?
All right. Couple more suited hands. Tourney Goat's got a ace 5. Dopey's got the jack 8. John's got clubs. Ace 5 for Tourney Goat, 2 pair. Well, I don't think he got anything to call with. See if she wants to call. No. Good fold. All right. Well, Patty Mac walked away, and wouldn't you know it, now we've got the ads for the tournaments coming up. I'll try to run through it. This is your everyday lunchtime free roll, $500 guarantee. They go over those most days. You can get in free, or you can buy a little bit, $10 for 10K, $35 for 35K, $25 rebuys. And Sunday and Friday is the $3,000 guaranteed free roll with bomb pot, my favorite. Same 0 for 3, 10 for 10, 35 for 35, and add-ons at the break. Bomb pot at the top of every level. All right, what do we have? Lane has ace queen, John has king queen, Big Huey has jack 9.
Yes, sir.
Thank God Patty Mac's back. Josie has 6-4 again, but she folds. I think you ran over my cord here. There we go. They popped the ads up for the tournaments, but they didn't mention the Saturday tournament. I guess that'll be later in the stream. They do that one. Doing 2 full boards. And Lane is going to win both. No, Tourney Goat. What has he got? 9-7 clubs. Oh, I see. Those were confusing. Dopey moved up to the front. Good for him. Got four players in the green. Everybody else is down. Nobody's down a huge amount.
Looks like a couple of guys made a comeback while I was gone. Dopey and Lane.
You didn't miss that many hands.
I didn't think so. Well, don't forget, next hand, we're going to give away a hat or hoodie if we can. Guess your player and guess the size of the pot. Be within, I don't know, $30. I'm going to make you generous tonight.
There you go.
Next hand, got to get your guesses in quick.
Or we'll do hand 26. That'll give you a little more time. Hand 26. Guess your player and the pot size to win a hat or a hoodie from Poker House Fort Worth. Got a nice new collection, too. So if you haven't been out in a while, come by and take a look. Get you a hat or hoodie or win one on hand 26.
I'm gonna have to dedicate an entire closet to Poker House hoodies.
Yeah.
I collect them all.
I think I have every color, too.
Yeah, I like them. Mm-hmm. My wife not a big fan because I wear them when we go out to dinner. She's like, don't wear that.
Again.
Again. I try to rotate them so I'm not wearing the same one twice. But
Come on, Tosh. You playing this game? You got to guess the player, too. Cooper's got Josie for 200.
hey, Tosh, how are you?
He was out today. He was still in the tournament when I left, too. Winning some money, Tosh?
Turn to go with 6-3, Jack with Queen 8, and John has King 4. Let's see. King.
Clayton takes Rhino for $74.
Oh. Nobody's picked Brad.
No. John shoves with a 2-pair.
Go to Colin. He's open-ended.
Yep.
I like the shove with 2-pair there.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of draws, hard draws, straight draws.
He didn't shove all in. He just bet 65.
Oh, I thought I saw
Jack.
him shoving.
Jack's calling with
I
8.
would have shoved. Pot's big enough for me.
Yep. Queen of Diamonds is going to get Jack a bigger 2-pair.
Yeah. John Mack could have got him out, but
No, actually, it's not. He's still got King 4, sorry. John's still going to win. My bad, folks. 2-pair, 2-pair. John's 2-pair is bigger. All right, you got one more hand to go. Guess who's going to win the hand on hand 26?
uh-oh. Looks like John is not replying.
Jack.
Jack, no, John J, right?
No, that's Jack. John Jay's sitting there in the blue.
Okay. Had him flipped.
Well, we're having some issues with the audio tonight. Well, they're trying to find somebody else to play. If you're out there, come get in the game. Still got about, what, an hour and a half? Yeah, at least.
Dave, you didn't go on break yet.
No? Yeah, they were on break when I went out there. All right, he's got Brad for 250, so there's your Brad guess. Only got 4 guesses so far, though. Cooper's got Josie for 200. Tosh has 130. His guess doesn't even count because he didn't pick anybody. Clayton took Rhino for 74. Lane's got the Tourney Goat for 250.
Omaha Schmidt's got the goat with no mountain.
Tosh, you better pick a player. Maybe Huey flops 2 pairs. He bets $10 again. Gotta have a talk with him on this game. You can't bet $10 and expect anybody to fold. Maybe he doesn't want him to fold, I guess. Josie called $10 for the 7-6. The gutter.
Baby Huey now has a boat.
Yeah, he did. He made a smart play there. And checked.
Not checking the river.
I wouldn't either.
All right, I see Rhino for 150 from Red, Lane for
128, and Tosh never cleared up his 130 bet, so he better get it in like right now. Or he's out of the
who
contest.
did Schmid? How much did he pick? He said Tourney Goat.
250.
Oh, he said 250.
All right, here we go. Hand 26. Only got 5 guesses, I think. 5 or 6 guesses. All right, here we go. You know that the tourney code's going to be number 1 up there in calling station because he called every hand.
John's way in the loose aggressive.
Yeah. Here we go, buddy. Wasn't a bad call by calling Brad because you know he's going to see a flop.
Exactly. And he's got an ace, so.
Yeah.
Rhino has the poker house nuts.
Yeah.
So does John. Both of them, 6-4.
That's probably bad news for
But Rhino's is suited.
Baby Hugh's got 9s. There's a 10 in the window, a king and a queen. King's going to take the lead. John has the lead, right? John J?
John J, yeah.
And they're going to check it. Nobody has John J, do they? There's a 6. Fire 10. Lane? Jack 10?
Jack comes and turn go to make Broadway.
No.
Josie's got 2 pair. Queens and 8s. Nobody picked Josie.
Nope. Oh, yeah, somebody did.
Oh, yeah. Josie for 200. Cooper had her.
Yep, he needs a bet, though. He did hit Josie, and Tosh was 100% on the 130, but he didn't give anybody
And
anything.
hated him. Flip the amount.
Yep. Well, nobody wins at that round.
Close.
Never know who Tosh's player was. Oh, Baby Huey, he said. Baby Huey, but a little too late. No, you had the dollar figure right. And Cooper had the player right, but nobody wins it this time. So we'll see if we can't try it again a little bit later. Oh, brother.
Turn to go 1 today, didn't he? The new tournament, I think he did.
Did he? He was still in. He's the one that knocked me out. My ace queen. With Jack 10.
I thought C9 was already on it.
We can't find anybody out there to fill seat 3. Go get him, Bone.
Nope.
I'm sitting nice and cozy back here, buddy.
Yes, sir. Guaranteed to break even here.
At least.
Hey, 3-4.
They're going to have to fire their hitting coach then. They keep saying there's still a reverb from here. Test, 1, 2.
Turn to go has 2 pair. Nobody has spades.
Oh, is that Sean? Why didn't Sean get in on the game? He's in the tournament?
He's been playing a lot of tournaments recently.
They're all trying to get points for the tournament, too.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to get it fixed, buddy. Everybody's saying echoing now. How about this then? There you are, Bone.
Oh my gosh.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend right there, Bone. Hopefully, get him back out there playing again here pretty soon.
Yeah, I'll get back.
Yeah, me too. Taking a little bit of a break.
So you still having audio issues?
I don't know. Oh, there's a cool one too there. How do you like that one?
Nice. Oh, okay.
Pretty cool. There it's running through the different ones. Tonight's game they're playing a $1,000 Dow straddle free roll. You haven't played that?
I have
yet?
not tried that one.
Yeah, me neither.
They started that after I went on my hiatus.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind trying.
We don't have any computer speakers back here.
Sounds like we're talking in a tin can.
Well, we're both drinking drinks. We got our audio guy on it right now. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Couple of big hands, Dopey and Lane, Broadway cards. Turn Guts got a queen 3, he's in.
See, it's hard for us to tell because it's coming through fine in our headphones.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Lane hits the jack on the flop.
Jack 10 though, Dopey's got ace queen, probably doesn't want to fold. How about now on the audio?
Any better? Test, test. Does it sound better? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Dopey's gonna shove now. Or call, I guess.
Yeah, he's calling. Lane would be all in.
Oh. There you go, Daryl. Now they're gonna try to figure out, am I gonna run it once, twice? They say it's still not good, Lorenzo.
3 times.
That's Lane. That's Dopey. And that's Lane. Man, it's hard enough to get ahead. They run 2, 3 times. I don't, courtesy, I guess. I don't know. I just don't get it.
It's supposed to help with the variance a little bit.
Well, any better now? Testing, testing. So now what's the score if we just hit a 2-run homer? Langford's the only offense we have.
It's shocking how bad their offense has been.
Yeah, what did I see? I can't remember what the stat was I saw yesterday, but something that they're 9-2 or something when they score 3 runs or more or something. I don't. Something like that.
Still bad audio.
No change. No
It's
change.
weird because we didn't change anything and we didn't really move.
I don't know, buddy. right, we're back. How about now?
Testing.
Our mic sound quieter because I think he turns down a little bit, but any change? No change? How about now? Check, check, check. Hello. Any better? Josie hits her 2 pair. No change. Bow change. No change. Checks the ace 3 there to the flush, but takes it down.
Now Red says it sounds good now.
Says it sounds good.
Wow, we didn't change anything.
I don't know.
It started working. All
He
right,
said it
we'll
sounds
take
good now,
Yeah,
Zoe.
we'll take it.
So we'll let you know if something else pops up.
Internet buffering or something. All right, Dopey's still in the lead. Josie's moved into second, and Turney Goat's in third.
That is amazing.
Baby Huey's ahead, and everybody else is down a little bit. Not a lot for this game.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting crushed.
No, as much action as there's been, you would think somebody'd be down more than that, but I thought Lane was on his 3rd rebuy.
I was worried Rhino was going to be down big early, but he's battled back from his bust.
Yeah, after he came in here and shot us the bird, or shot the bird.
That was towards you, not towards me.
It was added directly at you.
No, you had me.
I leaned back and it was going right to you.
Well, he's got pocket 3s here, so
He
let's
does.
see if he can hit one. All right, flopping sets with little cards.
It is fun, but it didn't happen here.
Nope.
The goat flops the straight.
Of course he does.
Yep.
With really nobody having anything to beat him.
No, so he
Jay's-
probably not going to get paid much here.
John Jay's hoping for a jack for a chop.
Josie's got an 8. I mean, there's nothing else that can call here. Well, Dopey's going to get himself a massage.
Yep.
Took his cowboy hat off. Going into the operating chair.
Perfect audio now. Well, that's awesome.
All right. Give it 2 or 3 minutes. Going to the dessert bone. It's time for a Snickers. Not going anywhere.
John's got the poker house nuts and raises to $25. Josie's calling with ace-9. Turney Goat's definitely calling with suited 8-7. You know he's never folding there.
I mean, I can only remember him having one really bad hand, 8-4, and then
And
he
he
won.
won.
Yeah, it's like all the other hands he's had have been callable that I can recall.
Baby Huey's got a pretty king jack suited.
Mm-hmm. I like that starting hand, but I just don't hit it very often.
Yeah, it always looks good. Any suited face cards look good
Yeah.
pre-flop. till it comes all red low cards.
Uh-oh, did Jassos get in the game? Well, one of our sponsors has just joined the game. I thought I heard him out there. The photographer electrician.
Yeah, awesome.
Great.
Well, Baby Huey hits his jack. Nobody has clubs.
Somebody's going to bet him off of it, though.
John's going to continue. He'll pre-flop better. He's going to keep it going.
He's going to get the majority of them off the hand. Maybe not Brad.
Yeah, Brad
Maybe.
has a pair. He's not folding.
Maybe Hugh's got the best hand, but he's going to let it go.
Is he? Looks like he's calling to me.
Okay, all right. Here he goes. Now he's mixing it up.
All right, John, can you keep it going? Can you barrel again, kid?
Yeah,
Actually, he's got an open-ended straight draw now.
he does now. Baby Huey goes all in, though, not even waiting.
That's a good play.
Yes, sir. Wow, I wonder what happened to Baby Huey there. Good for him.
Yeah, that's a really good play. Tourney goat can't call. Maybe John does open-ended. He's going to
Wow.
put all that money in. He's going to go ahead and see it through. Brad's just
Hollywooding.
Hollywooding a bit, I think. There's no way he's calling with one small pair. No draw. Could hit and still be behind.
He's folding.
All right. See what happens. There's the 9. Not going to help.
Nope. Baby Huey's going to take it down. Nice size pot. $486 for the Baby Huey.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
All right, I'll give him some. There you go, Daryl.
Thank you.
Well, Baby Huey stepped up there and threw out some chips.
Yeah, he's in second
Why did they
place.
shove the chips over to John? He didn't hit it.
Yes, he did. When it told me that he folded. Baby Huey folded.
What? There's no way. His cards are sitting right there.
Yeah, he folded the hand. John, Baby Huey didn't go all in on the turn. He bet 110.
Oh, I see.
He tried to go all in. So I put it as all in, not knowing that he didn't go all in.
We had a computer malfunction.
Wow.
That was not an all-in.
Well, how did he not call the next?
John went all in on the river and it scared Baby Huey away. He folded.
Oh, boy. You're already in that far. You got to call. Well, here's the tournaments that's going on tonight. If you don't like playing in Patty Mac's live stream, come out and play in the Dallas Straddle $1,000 guaranteed free roll. I believe it just means that the Straddle puts in double the blind.
Yeah, and it's on the button, ultimate last action, so you don't have to make your decision until all the other actions complete.
Gotcha.
Tuesdays, just your plain old guaranteed 1,000 no limit free roll. No bomb pots. This is the one to just come and casually play or learn to play.
Yeah. 0 gets you in, 35 for 35. 50 or 75 for the add-ons at the break. Well, that last hand was a little confusing.
Yeah, I'm still very confused by it, but let's move on. Ace Jack. Shows he's got pocket fours again. This feels like a repeat of a previous hand.
Ace. I don't think Baby Hugh's going to fold this one. Could be surprised, though.
Lane's got the hearts. So Josie might like her fours with the 3-5 on the board.
Huh.
I wouldn't think so, especially with Baby Huey all in.
It's only 65. It's easy for me to say back here.
Yeah, that's all his chips, though, man. He's not going to push with nothing.
Tourney Goat's got a 6 in his hand, so he's never folding.
What is Lane thinking about? He's got 10-8.
Hearts.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, he may call.
No, Red, they quit doing the Deuces Wild and made that one just a...
He knows that. He came out and played in the first one, thinking his deuces were wild, and they weren't, and he was out.
Sounds like something I would do. I forgot they changed the time on Sunday. I showed up an hour and a half late yesterday.
Yeah. Well, we did finally get them all kicking off at 6:30.
Oh, I love it.
For Saturday
I don't
and
know
Sunday.
what I was thinking. I was just sitting around the house being bored, waiting on 6:30. It started at 5.
Well,
There's
Lane
the
hits
heart.
it. Is Jim going to call, though? He's got the ace redraw. Jim's a pretty tight player. I don't think he's going to. There's your boy. Isn't it?
Who's that? Oh, hey, yeah, there's Big Jack. Never muck.
Well,
Yeah, he's rubbing it in from last night when I mucked my hand.
oh, I think he was talking about Baby Huey maybe too, but he didn't muck. He thought he raised and didn't put all of his chips in, and then the next card was a flush.
And John went all in.
John went all in, and
Lane liked that one.
yeah, he did. He gave it the old punch in the face.
Yeah, after having gut punched a couple of times, he gets a big one back, finally. Good for him. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah, that moves our buddy Rhino down to the bottom now. And
Are you traveling, Jack, or you stopped somewhere?
He's driving and texting.
He had to go to Houston and then San Antonio and then Austin and then fly to DFW so he can drive back to Houston and never know where he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's driving to Austin.
Well, if you're just tuning in, Tourney Goat has played every single hand all the way to the flop. 33 straight hands. If he does complete that tonight, we've got a gentleman here going to donate $100 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Tarrant County. That's what it is. And if you'd like to join in and give 10% of that, be greatly appreciated too. Watch some poker, help some kids. Well, what does he have this time? Ace 8. He's still picking up good hands.
Yeah. He's gonna run
It's a
good.
good seat tonight. Baby Huey does not know he's ahead, but he's ahead again. Not anymore. The goat just takes the lead, of course. Have you ever gotten a massage from these people out here?
Me?
Yeah.
I've never had a massage from anybody.
Oh, really? I had one on a cruise ship. That's it. She told me she was going to do it for an hour and a half. And I was like, are you crazy? And when the hour and a half was up, I was like, you're already done?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
Yep.
why I've never had one. I would be afraid I would become addicted.
It was nice. I must say that.
I see people at the poker table do it. I've thought about it. Never did it.
I got a comp from the cruise ship, so that was a nice cruise too, because they gave me something every single night. And the next time I went, they didn't give me jack squat, and I was like,
Really?
They got you to come back.
Yeah.
That's all they wanted. All right, big pair for John Jay.
Well, I'm getting ready to go on a free one to Alaska, too. A couple of months. With my daughter when she graduates college.
Tourney Go got ace jack again. Wow, he's, like you said, he's just picking up hands.
Yeah.
Dopey's got a pocket pair. Rhino's got a good hand, but he's not going to be able to play.
What did he folded?
King, queen.
For 27?
He did.
He's looking like a deer in the headlights there.
Says John Jay went all in for $5. Is that right? That can't be right.
Well, there's all in. That's a little more than $5, I think.
Yeah, that's what throws me off. I have to look in the wrong place and see the information. It's like, what?
Probably.
Only the Mavericks, Jack.
Yeah, that says 149. The goat calls him with his ace jack.
Dopey's calling with pocket sevens.
Okay.
Lane, little pair of fours.
Another
It's tempting.
125.
It's tempting.
And he just won the last hand, didn't he? I like the streaks. I don't know. I wouldn't call for 125 here, though.
Last live stream I was on, I called with pocket sixes for a little more than that, but I was just frustrated and down trying to hit.
And because it's your boy's favorite hand.
And because it's his favorite hand, what good did it do me?
None. What are they doing? Passing around the cards?
I don't know. I wish we could hear their audio.
Yeah, I don't even know why we even give them mics anymore.
All right, Lane is gambling. Here's probably going to be ace, jack, jack, if I'm guessing.
Well,
There's the jack.
yeah, you're.
And there's the ace.
Yep. And there goes the cash.
Unbelievable.
Or are they going to run it twice?
Yeah.
That
We
hits
can get
John.
John Jay, yeah. Chop it.
Yeah.
Wow. You got to feel good to get a chop there.
Yeah.
Drawn to 2 10s and 4 queens.
They're all saying I had 4s, I had 7s. No good, though.
All right, what hand are you going to give away a hoodie? That's what everybody wants to know.
Who wants to know? I don't see anybody asking that.
Everybody. If you want a hoodie, type in the chat.
I just tried like 8 hands ago.
But we didn't give anything away.
Well, all right. Daryl's going to give away his hoodie next. I don't know. We'll do it on hand 40, man. Got to keep people with us.
Aaron wants the hat, or
Aaron,
Red wants the hat.
He can choose. Some new nice army colored hoodies out here, olive color.
Pick the player and what they win with, or within $30 of the pot.
What?
So you can pick Brad with 2 pair and an amount, and if you're within $30, or you got the right hand and the right player. That gives some better odds. They're gonna like me.
Shit, Smokey's going to fire you on your first real
That's
week.
okay. I'm not getting paid.
What
Been
do
a
we-
while since you gave one away.
Yeah, Turny Goat picks up pocket jacks with the starting hand,
Wow.
but he does have a jack heart redraw too. Did Josie bet? She checked her 10. She checked her 10 again. Just because of the flush. She got to call 20-45, doesn't she?
Got to have the dollar amount too, Jack.
Oh, you got to have all three?
No.
Or you just get 2 out
You
of
got to
3?
get 2 out of the 3.
Jeez.
You got to get the player right, and then one of the other ones. Josie's King 10 gonna be a winner.
Yep. He is picking up some ridiculously good hands for playing every single hand, man. He had jacks. Josie wins that one. Here you go, Daryl.
Cha-ching. All right, Big Jack's got Rhino with pocket 6s.
Yep. Here's our newest. Here you go. Write down Shane's number, 972-467-8680. Custom wood boards.
Beautiful.
Those things are beautiful, man. Give Shane a call. Tell him what you want. They got to get one for Poker House Fort Worth here. Those are really beautiful. 972. Went by too quick. We'll give him another good plug. And our friend that's playing in seat 3 now, Joshua Picasso's Photography and Studios. Give Christopher Jossos a call at 940-447-2578 for all your photography and electrical needs. He's an electrician too, but he's quite a photographer, has a lot of local celebs, and does a good job. Give him a call. Thank you to our new...
I've tried taking pictures, even with good equipment, and mine are terrible. I don't know how they get pictures that are so perfect.
Me too, man. I don't know how they do that either. They haven't bought those fancy cameras
Yeah.
where they throw the stuff up and you can capture 7 shots at one time.
$300 for a lens, and it still
Yeah.
looks like an iPhone.
Yep, I don't know. User error probably on my fault. What do we got? 7 in the lead?
Got a couple of players with hearts. So Josie's got the nut flush draw. Dobie's got a jack high flush draw.
With a 6, so he's got a flush and a straight draw. Jack, that hits Dopey. That's got to make him feel a little bit better. Top pair, straight draw, and a flush draw. And he checks. Lane's button with his 4.
Yep. He's thinking first to bet. But Dopey's not folding.
John's not folding.
Josie's not folding.
Nope, none of them are folding. And there's a king of diamonds. That's going to help John with 2 pair now.
Yep. And Dobie goes all in.
Uh-oh, Dopey.
Oops.
Well, it's around to John, so why are we looking at saying it's on lane and he's already folded? I don't think we've seen any flushes tonight either, have we?
Have not. Talked about it.
Yeah.
All right, John makes the call. Is going to win the hand.
2 pair.
Nice pot. Almost a $500 pot.
Yeah, John has hit quite a few rivers tonight too. All right, still a couple hands away from our contest. Daryl's made up his own new contest where if you hit 2 of the 3, you win.
So you got to get the player right.
You got to get the player right. Okay, you got to get the
And
player
then
right.
either within $30 of the pot or name the winning hand. So you could say 2 pair, 3 of a kind.
Okay, but you got to get the player right.
Got to get the player right.
There's our newest advertiser right there too, Joshua Picasso.
In seat 3, dressed dapper, as always.
Yeah, I figured Sean would be over here by now.
He's still in the tournament when I was out there.
I bet he jumps in as soon as an opportunity comes.
He made a couple of grand or something in the last 20 minutes or something of the last stream.
I know, I saw it.
Something silly.
Sat down, played 20 minutes, and tripled up.
Yeah.
Dopey's falling off the top. Now he's down a little bit.
Yeah, that last
That
one
hurt.
didn't help his cause. Rhino looks like he's falling asleep.
I think our audience is falling asleep. Nobody's chiming in.
Big Jack did.
Yeah, he's the
Said
only one.
$85. That's it. Oh, Rhino pocket sixes.
I don't know why you'd pick pocket sixes because that's very narrow, but okay.
You know why he picked pocket sixes.
Yeah, what he wants and what's going to happen, not the same thing. 2 pair for Dopey.
Yeah, that might help him get back up there.
Brad has a 3. He's going to probably call anything reasonable. That's not reasonable. $130. It's an all-in. All right, Lane wants to play with his Queen, Jack, 9, King.
Wayne is a gambling machine, man.
Well, it's hard for him to fold the open ender.
If he had an open ender, he's got a gut shot.
Oh, yeah, he needs a 10, doesn't he? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's not a club. I mean, you don't know that. But
Right. Okay, they're going to run it 3 times. Who's all in? Dopey?
that's Dopey.
Yep. That's Dopey.
And that's Lane.
Yeah, no, that's still Dopey. King 9.
Oh, yeah, it sure is. I was looking at Queen, Jack, but King, 9, yeah.
Wins all 3. That's
Scoop,
That's
okay.
pretty rare.
Scoop.
Yeah. Pretty rare. That'll help Dopey get back up there. Minus 55 now. Puts Lane in the tank.
Only 2 more hands.
2 hands away from Daryl's new
Nobody
game.
Nobody wants to guess. Can I
No.
guess?
Daryl wants. You were saying everybody out there wants to try to win a hat and a hoodie, and it's really you that wants to win a hat or a hoodie.
Actually, there's nobody out there.
Yeah, there is. Aaron's still there. Big Jack's there. There's quite a few people still in the stream. They're waiting to guess. They don't want to all just throw it out there at once.
Oh, that's strategy, huh?
Mm-hmm. Gonna
All right.
be hand 40.
Player, dollar amount, and what wins? What hand wins? Straight, a flush, 3 of a kind,
Pocket
2
sixes.
pair, a full house. Or if you're Jack, you go with pocket sixes.
Yeah. With Rhino. Who's
Jack, if hand 40, pocket sixes wins, regardless of the other 2, I'll buy you a hoodie. How about that?
Oh, man. John Jay. Attorney Goat's got to call 10-5. But John Jay, see, this is where, why wouldn't you push?
Exactly. With
Nobody has
queens-
done it all night.
With queens, yes. All in, put him to the test. You know he has to call you.
Maybe they're being nice because they want the Boys and Girls Club to make some money, too. I don't know.
Nobody's thinking that.
You're right. Rhino is going to get into the mix. Three, 4, 6.
Poker House Nuts would win.
Attorney Goat has an open ender, man.
Guess what's coming on the turn, Patty Mac?
I don't know. 2 or 7? Which one do you think?
It's a 2.
Okay.
It's going to be the 2 of clubs.
2 of clubs, he calls.
Yeah, 2 of clubs is coming.
Well, while Rhino's thinking about it, I don't know what he's thinking about. He doesn't have any of it. No, he's not thinking anymore. You know John Jay's calling or pushing. So the goat's hoping to hit a 2 or a 7 here, Daryl. And you called it 2 of clubs. Let's see. We're going to run it a couple of times, so he's got a couple of shots at it. No, not there.
First one to John. John.
Yep. He avoided the goat that time. Wow.
Nice hand. Almost $600 pot.
Yep.
That's an applause.
Okay, I'll give him some applause.
$600. Especially when you win, you're all in.
With a $600 pot, Daryl, you didn't tell me that. We want to thank our friends at McLaughlin Insurance and Financial Strategies for all your planning, your insurance, and your investment needs. What a day in the market today, too.
Wow, I can't wait to look at my 401k tomorrow.
I know. We were talking about that last week. I bet it's hopefully made most of that back that you were talking
I
about.
think I'm back.
Don't know if all of that, but probably a good chunk of it. Market was up 11.62 today. Hopefully more tomorrow.
It was great.
Good news all the way around today.
I wish my silver would run, but
I know gold went down $100, man. I don't know what the deal with silver is, man.
A lot of conspiracy theories being artificially suppressed. I don't know.
Those guys have been coming on TV for like 3 years saying silver's gonna go to $200.
About to bust. Yeah, it's
an ounce.
about to blow up. Yeah.
When is that, buddy?
It will if you keep saying it.
Yeah.
Eventually. Rhino does not look like he's having fun. He's got that look on his face.
Yeah, like he wants to come
Like
slap
he's
me
looking
again.
at the clock, wishing he was back here. I hope that's not the case.
He can come back here anytime. I'll give him my headset.
I'll give him mine. John Jay's got queens, going to raise it to 75. Baby Huey's got ace king.
Jossos, our newest sponsor, is going to push it all in right there, buddy.
There you go.
With ace 9 of clubs. There's your photographer right there. Give Jossos a call. Jossos Picasso's photography.
Well, you know queens isn't
Studio.
folding. I can't imagine ace king's folding.
Yeah.
Although I have folded ace king myself in this spot.
Queens are going to be the favorite. Oh, Tourney Goat can't fold either, can he? I forgot about that.
Here's his first test.
Yeah. He didn't want to call that one.
He
did not want to call that. All the others I think he was fine with.
Yeah, he knew.
This one he did
this
not
hand
want to
was
call.
coming. And you know he's going to win.
No, he's not.
9-6.
There's no way he wins.
Makes it straight. Or some kind of weird flush.
Baby Huey's throwing it away, dude.
Tourney Goat's got the only diamond.
John Jay's got.
Baby Huey threw away ace king. No,
Yeah, he
like I
did.
said, I've done it myself. I can understand.
All right, this is the last hand before hand 40, so get your guesses in. Right now, only Big Jack's in the game. Daryl's new fun game.
Pick
Yes.
your player, pick the dollar amount within 30, or the winning hand, be it ace high or 2 pair. Or
Big Jack is the only one in the race for the hat or hoodie.
I feel like the smart money's always on 2 pair. It's the most common winning hand, I think.
Uh-oh.
Diamonds, I told you. Look at it's 9-6.
No.
Diamonds. Oh,
No,
no, he
he's
didn't
on
have a
the other
6. Yeah.
There's a 5-3. No. He needed that 5 up above.
Yeah. All right, queens.
Wow. He hit an open ender, too, on the flop, man. He's
know.
still catching.
With
Possibilities.
backdoor diamonds, yeah.
He did not
He's
want to
never out
call
of
that
it.
one.
He's never out of it. All right, Red says Josie with 1 pair for $50. Good, solid. guess.
All right. There's only 2 guessers out there?
2 guessers.
All right.
This is a hand, Jack or red.
That's got to be a pair then. Nothing better because they both got a pair. Well, is this our new it's $1,500 Wednesday tournament? Freeze out, or not freeze out, I'm sorry. Free roll with the bomb pot every blind level. Same as always. 0 gets you in. 35 for 35. $50 or $75 add-ons at the break.
Love the format. Just can't play on Wednesdays.
Oh,
but I
nice.
wish I
We've got
could.
100. Well, hurry up and get it in. Kyle, you got to guess.
He
Tell
gets,
him who.
he gets $40, or he and 40 Josie for 221.
Okay.
But you got to name 2 pair or 3 of a kind or something.
We don't have to. He could win those 2.
Right, but I mean, better chance if you guess.
Very
guess
true.
that.
While they're doing that, that was the Thursday $1,500. That's Tuesday and Thursday now are just straight Texas Hold'em tournaments. The only ones straight Texas Hold'em. All the others.
Oh,
gonna have
Rhino's
pop-up.
got aces in hand 40.
Uh-oh.
And Jack guessed pocket 6s for Rhino, but he's not
Yeah.
going to have pocket 6s.
Boy, if Rhino doesn't take this one down,
Pocket 8.
steam's really going to come out of his ears. Here's where you shove because you know the goat has to call you.
Josie's,
And he did. He went all in for 122.
Josie's
and
got
John Jay
king,
called him.
queen. Is she going to play? 2 people have got her as their winner.
Well, looks like she's going to call.
She's thinking. She's going to talk herself out of it?
Maybe. Nope.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Brad's got a call. What does he have? 6-5? He likes those hands, though. He's not mad about calling that one either. Rhino's like, what the hell? I'm going to get my aces busted.
So Kyle had 2 pair.
Wait a minute. He's
For
changing
Josie.
all. Oh, yeah. We can't change that up, Aaron.
No, but Kyle had 2 pair for Josie. It's already over the dollar amount, but if he can get 2 pair for Josie, he will be a winner.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be our biggest pot of the night, I think.
Tourney goes in with 6-5.
Oh, boy. Rhino
There's a
gets busted
6
here.
and a 3 and a 4. Oh my God.
Oh,
5,
no.
get it,
He is going to hate this if the goat busts him.
Here it comes.
Rhino's like, you already got a straight, dude.
Unfortunately, Josie's going to have to fold for Kyle. Shove with aces pre-flop against 6-5, and you're still not safe.
Mm-hmm. Still got guys calling. He's going to call with Queen 10? No. Well,
Jack, you said 6s. That's why I was saying I don't know why you're so specific. You can't change it now. If you'd have just said 1 pair, you might have won.
not yet. Well, Browno's aces are ahead. Are they going to run it more than once? He agreed to twice. What's he doing? He knows what we always say.
So aces wins the first board. Whew. And the second board.
Yeah, he almost got clubbed there, but he didn't.
Yeah, Jack, if you'd have just said 1 pair instead of pocket 6s, you'd have been a winner, buddy.
He would have been.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Wow. That was close. That was Bones' new game. He gave you quite a chance just to hit 2 out of 3. That was a good-sized pot for Rhino. We better give him a... And there were... How come our choo-choo train doesn't work?
Woo woo!
Toot toot. There it is. Rhinos all in survived.
Yeah, it is good to see Rhino smiling. Yep.
Yep.
That one takes a lot of that earlier stuff out.
It must have been the friendly wave I gave to him when I was out there when I went by. Not sure if you saw it or not.
I know you said they had a break, but I must have missed it. I don't ever remember them being on break.
Not them, the tournament.
Oh, I'm at this table.
No, they don't get a break.
They used to.
When?
I don't know. I feel like
Where have you
came up
been,
and said
man?
players
You're
are on
gone like
break.
2 weeks and you're coming up with all this crap on your own?
No, I thought they got a break halfway through.
You can take a break anytime you
No,
want.
I'm fine. I just kept thinking it was coming.
No, I'm just saying they can too. No breaks that I remember. Maybe only one in the first week when we changed out players or something.
Maybe. I just remembered a halfway break. I'm old.
Yeah, that
My
first
brain
week when we
is-
had like 17 or 18 players wanting to play.
Yeah. Suited ace king clubs. Beautiful hands. Suited ace six for Chris.
Yep, Queen 10 is ahead right now though. King Jack open ender for Rhino. What happened? Still going. Rhino folded his open ender? No, he's still in.
The clubs folded.
I don't know what's going on here. What did he bet that time? 35? He's going to call for 35. Nope. Boat for John.
That might get Rhino in trouble, though. If he thinks it's
No.
good before, why wouldn't it be good now? If his
It-
10 was good earlier, why wouldn't it be good now?
No, he doesn't think he has King Jack. He was going for the open ender.
Oh. I was looking at the wrong hand. I was looking at John's hand. Like, what?
Have you been drinking today?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you're like too hyped up on your. That's the problem. You haven't had 3 Red Bulls and a coffee yet. Just Diet Coke.
I need another Red Bull, actually.
Sure you do. Yep. Well, we're on hand 42 Bone already of Patty Mac's live stream. You got Patty Mac and Bone back here commentating tonight for you because we were frankly tired of no commentators. So we want to make sure y'all have a good time watching the game. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. It's been a little action-filled. Thanks to Brad.
Yeah, Brad has done what he said he was going to do. He set out to not fold, and he has not. And he's not had to rebuy, has he?
Yeah, he's rebought a couple times.
I know, yeah, that last one, yeah.
The 9-6
yeah,
and the
aces, yeah.
the other one
Rhino's
too.
aces, yeah.
6-5 just then. But he honestly, the only hand that 8-4 and 9-6 are maybe the only 2 hands that he might not have called.
Right.
All the others he probably would have. I mean, he likes playing 6-5, 8-7, all that other stuff.
Josie continues her run of pocket pairs.
She
I've never
has
seen
picked
so
up a
many
lot
pocket
of them.
pairs. Dopey's got ace king of diamonds.
The goat has to call.
And
Jack.
Rhino is calling $50 with a 4 deuce.
Okay. Guess that one hand's got him fired up.
And he hits 4.
Yep, but he's not ahead. The 6s of Josie are ahead right now. No queens. So what's going to happen here? Check, check. Will she throw out a little bet? Nope, check. Uh-oh.
That 6 helps Josie, and it gives Brad an open-ended straight draw.
It does. The goat loves his open-ended straight draws, so if she bets, he's definitely going to call. If she checks, he's definitely going to bet. So, yeah.
That puts him all in.
Yeah.
What do you do for all in?
I push and pray nowadays, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
It still doesn't work that often. Why is Dopey showing his hand?
I don't
Rhino's
know.
still in the damn
I
hand.
know. Ace King of Diamonds. He's like, look at this.
And Josie's way ahead if he doesn't hit his 2 or 7 again. Is she going to let him run it 2 or 3 times?
9 times.
9 rivers, huh? That would be a first for me.
Nope, they're going once.
Well, twice, I think.
Oh.
He hits, golly, he hits the second one.
He sure did.
Yep.
Just
Good for
cannot
him, man.
be beat, man. You're wrong, Jack. She tied. She chopped.
Yep. Well, she gave him a second chance. Which,
You know, the 7 could come up.
I don't
first
normally
board.
feel sorry for the attorney goat, but I might even give him a second chance tonight, man, because he's playing every hand for charity, so. They both chop it and we go on. Yep.
Yeah, pocket 6s are trash. Dealer Paul would tell you.
Yep. Not even people in Houston play 6s. That's what I heard. If he's going to be in Houston, you ought to go see Mr. All In down there.
He left Houston, went to San Antonio, and now he's on his way to Austin.
Well,
So he can get on a plane and fly to DFW.
there you go.
Pocket 10s, King, Queen. What's Tourney Goat have? King 6.
Chasso's going to go all in here.
I like it. Ace, King of Hearts.
Some good
Nope,
hands.
He just raised to 31.
Did he?
Oh, no. Who raised to 31? Oh,
Josie.
Josie. Yeah. Chris has not yet raised. Maybe he will.
Nope. He just smooth called. Wow. That's the one that I would have pushed with. He's definitely got the, well, 30.
There's the
There
10
it
in
is.
the window. Lane has 2 pair.
Yep.
Gonna
That's
get in
going to get
trouble.
Lane in trouble. So she has ace king. There goes Lane. You know Jassos is not going to fold it. There's our newest sponsor right there, Jasso Picasso.
All your photography and electrical needs in one shop.
Yep. And poker player too.
Yeah.
What? That's got to be wrong. That has to be.
Not with what he has left. It can't be right.
Unless he thinks he has the straight.
Right, but even so, with what he had left and what's in the pot, Josie's calling with ace king.
Why?
I'm confused. This something's weird.
Not even a flush draw. Unless we're just not picking up the right stuff.
I mean, I see it right there on the table.
Wow, Chris folded the full house. Twice. Oh. Surely he couldn't have had pocket tens.
Yeah, I must have misread his hand. And that does happen.
I swear I thought I saw his lips just say I folded pocket tens. Whew. Well, Lane's thankful if he did. And he's thankful Josie called. That was a strange play there on all parts. Except for Lane, you got to think you're ahead with two pair there, maybe. Straight could have had you, but wow. I think he had it, Daryl.
Maybe. Maybe, but I try not to judge. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he had a read and went with it.
Yeah.
It's way easier back here.
Yeah, it is. No way you're getting me off trips in that case. You hit your card.
Well, it wasn't just that. It was the size of his stack. He didn't have that much behind, I didn't think.
Nah, he's probably got 120 back there.
Yeah.
That's about what Lane raised. Oh, well.
Rhino has the poker house nuts. And Dopey hits his ace.
He does. Anybody got two clubs? No. What are we waiting on? Lane to make up his mind if he's going to call with the 6-4? I don't even know what we're
What's
doing.
the bet? What is
I
the
don't
bet?
know. I don't know what's going on tonight, Daryl.
All right, well, Dopey's ahead with an ace.
Yep.
That I know.
That, I believe you're correct, and he's going to take it down. Unless Josie calls with her 3. For 11, she does.
Okay, not big surprise.
No, for 11.
She's got 3 spades, looking for a spade. Yeah, there's a spade. Now she's got a flush draw. And a spade.
She hits it.
Yeah.
Jim let her get there. Or Dopey let her get there. Dopey let her get there. Her 7-3 of spades. There's your spade.
Spade flush.
There you go. We saw one tonight.
Put them on the board. She's got 2 hours and 43 minutes to get the 3 more.
Yep. That may be the first one I think I remember seeing tonight. Well, Dopey went from first to last. He just had a whole stack load of chips. What happened to all of them? I don't remember him getting in a big hand and losing them.
Yeah, he remember he shoved all in against, who was it that
Was it John?
had made the big hand? Maybe it was John with 2 pair and
It
Dopey
had to have
shoved
been
all
John because he's got a lot of chips there.
in. Yeah. That was one of them. I don't know what else he lost, but that was one of them.
Two.
Rhino's got 8s. The ochos.
Yep. Just called the 2 too, man. When you get those, you got to shove a little bit. Or hope to hit one. There it is. He got him one. And it's well disguised too.
Shows he's got a 3.
Yeah. That board is wrong. It's not 2 3s. It's 8 5 3. What is? Jossos has a straight draw. Dopey's gonna get in there with something. A6. Brana, you better pop it, dude. He does raise it up to about 50, 40.
Do you have any tells on any players out here?
Not that I really know of.
But there's one that I see that several people do, and Rhino just did it. So
Oh,
it's the raise and then immediately turn around and get your drink. Never a bluff.
okay.
My observation. If you're bluffing, you don't turn around and get your drink.
So you gonna do it again? Ah!
It's almost like the Oreo thing.
Yeah.
And that's not just Rhino. A lot of people do that same thing.
I'm gonna do that from now on. Whenever I bet.
If you're playing against me, I don't think you're strong.
Yeah. Yep. Rhino shows him his 8s. He's like, wow.
Well, good for Rhino. Cha-ching on that.
Okay.
He needed that pot. That brings him all the way back. He's only down $31
That's pretty good.
after busting in hand number 2.
I know. Dopey was ahead with like $600 or so. Now he's in the gutter with 284. I think Lane's rebought more than that though. I thought Lane had 3 rebuys, but maybe not.
I think he was like almost all in one, so we thought he was all in, and then he went all in a little bit later, so it seemed like 2.
Well, we've only got about 35, 40 minutes left, and I don't foresee Attorney Goat folding. So
No, not if he keeps getting ace-8
yeah,
and 9-8 and callable hands.
he's gonna make it.
Although I still think the play is to shove anytime you get a big pair.
Yep, there's 2 pair for Dopey. Jack 3 of diamonds. Don't. What is Lane calling with a 5?
Yeah, Jack reminded me of it. King came on the river and Dopey shoved with his jacks earlier.
Yeah.
That's one of the pots he lost quite a bit. There's a 3. Full it up.
Yep. You bet a little again? No, he checked. He's gonna bet a little on the river and make some money from Lane. Nah, $50 he might not.
Lane wants to call. He's seen Dopey bluff here.
Yeah, he's grabbing for raisin chips there, dude. Don't do it, Lane.
It's not going to work, but it's a good thought because he's seen
I
Dopey.
think he heard us.
He's seen Dopey do it many times. We all have. So. But good fold.
He showed on the boat too.
Yeah, he sometimes has it. So it makes him dangerous, right? It's that's what makes him profitable. He's unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
the two Johns up at the top of the list right now.
Yeah.
Turney
Saw that.
got a 7-3. I hope somebody wakes up with a monster here. It'd be interesting. Although Brad's only got about a little over $100.
$2 flop.
Jack 10, Queen 10, Ace 9. Nobody wants to raise.
Nope. Second $2 pot of the night.
Two players with hearts. King Jack. So that's Dopey.
And an open ender for Joshua's. She gonna call with her 6? Yep.
It's worked for her a couple of times. Calling with bottom pair, and one time she made a flush.
Nope.
One time
Laid
she
it
made
down.
2 pair.
Don't think Dopey's thrilled about his 4 kicker.
But it's $11.
Mm-hmm. Is Chris gonna fire again with his? Nope. Now Dopey likes his kicker. He's probably gonna drag it down.
Yep.
He does. Gonna show him again. King 4. I don't bluff, boys. Whatever. Was that worth a?
Yep.
Okay.
Cha-ching. It's a winner.
Okay, just got to check in with you and make
Better
sure.
wake me up.
Yeah, because you've only had 1 Red Bull.
I know. It's like prop my eyelids open. You know I would be home asleep if you hadn't asked me to come up here.
What? You would not.
I would have been asleep an hour ago.
Liar, you text me all the time at like 10 or 10:30.
Not on a weeknight where I had to work.
What? Baloney, because you're usually up here playing.
I've stopped on the weekdays. You rarely see me up here. I play on Sunday nights now.
Well, you're supposed to play on Sunday afternoons. You just forgot.
Right. And this weekend, probably won't be here. Jack, well, I might be here late Sunday, but Jack and I are going to
The lake?
the lake, do
Oh,
some
awesome.
fishing, and get some new
Awesome.
catfish gear.
Yeah, catch me some catfish, will you? And then fry me up some.
Jack says he's taking his poker allowance this 2 weeks, and spending it on fishing gear.
All right. If y'all need me to go sometime with you, let me know.
Okay, yeah, I'll take you up on that because it's a cool place.
I love to fish. Especially if you're catching them. He looked like he caught quite a few that
Jack catches a lot of fish, but he's got a lot of patience. He'll sit out there for hours. I get bored and go in the house, but he'll stay out there till 3 in the morning, 4 in
Yeah.
the morning. And he does well.
We can haul my boat down there too if you want to.
I've got a boat.
Yeah.
Rarely take it out. It's a lot of trouble. Better fishing right off the bank in the dock.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
All right, Josie's ahead with her king, and it will hold. Rhino did hit a queen. Is he going to pay her off? Probably. Probably pay her.
He shouldn't. He beat back queen,
Yeah,
a
he
king,
does,
or a
though.
jack. There's only 10 though, I guess.
But knowing Josie, what she betting, she's not betting with a jack, without a jack or a king, I don't think. So he's hoping she had a queen.
Yep. Well, thanks to everybody that tuned in tonight because we got over 100 inquiries, so that was fun. Texts. It's always a plus. Anybody still paying attention to the Ranger game? The score? It was 2-1 last time I heard. Oh.
How many hands do you normally get on a Monday night now? We're going into hand 49.
I think we,
70?
yeah, 70.
Yeah. All right, some spades out here. Rhino and John, both with spades, and Josie's also got an ace jack.
Ours are a lot easier because we're not dividing bomb pots all the time.
Right. Tourney goat, pocket sevens, that's good enough. Shut it.
Yeah. John Jay's going to call him.
I would imagine Josie will also. She already has 35 in. I don't know, it's 186. I could see her folding maybe.
Especially with the second call in front of her. I don't know.
Right.
She knows Brad will play any two cards. John Jay's a little more conservative than Brad, but she's getting calling chips, and she does call. She's going to need a jack.
Or some straight combo that doesn't hit John.
Okay. Or clubs or hearts, if you're going to go there.
So there you go. Lots of outs.
Yeah.
She got an ace and a bunch of diamonds. Guess who has the only diamond?
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh, ace 10. She could hit a... Oh, there's diamond.
Brad wins with the flush.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Fist pump.
Yep. He's excited.
Give me my money.
Did have the best starting hand. That was a pretty good sized pot, too.
Jack says hand 50, Josie wins with a set, 126. I don't think we offered again. They're pretty stingy about giving stuff away. Maybe.
But you lost anyways, Jack, because Brad just pulled that down.
Oh, that was hand 50. Okay. Okay.
So you're over, buddy.
Yep, swing and a miss.
Actually, you would have won the last one if you didn't say sixes.
Just say one pair.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's try one more time on hand 52, but they got to be within $20. They got to guess the player and within $20.
Never going to happen.
It could happen. Why not?
So hard to get even the player.
Nah.
$20 is a very narrow window in this field because the pot sizes can swing so much.
You can usually always bet Brad because you know he has to pre-flop call. So what does he have here?
Well, Lane's got queens, and he's gone all in for 335. So Brad's going to have to make a big decision. And he's putting it in with 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. I think Lane finally figured out that's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. He's probably going to get paid off, too.
No, probably end up getting sucked out on.
Nah, can't happen every time.
They're doing two boards. 6-4 deuce. There's a 4.
He points out the Brad nuts, but did not pay off there.
Okay, one for Lane. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. Lane's going to win them both.
Yep. Brad does hit his 10, but no queen.
I felt Brad again, but, you know, he's playing for charity, so.
I don't even think he looked at his cards until just then.
Right. Playing for charity, you got to admire it.
Yeah. But I'm with you. I would have said the heck with it and just donated the $100 in the beginning.
Yeah.
You don't have to
I'll
call
fold
every hand.
this hand and I'll give you the $100 to charity. But, you know, he wanted to do what he set out to do. So far he has.
Mm-hmm. He's only got a few more to go because we're down to 30 minutes left.
All right, Brad for $150 is Jack's guess for hand 52. So get your guess in, not this hand, but the next one. Player and dollar amount within, what did you say,
$20, I
within
said.
$200?
$20.
Oh, $20. Within $20.
Well, at least Jack's out there still guessing for it.
Yeah, he needs to pay attention to the roads, what he needs to do.
That's what he needs to do. John J. wakes up with ace queen. What did he raise it? 50. Brad's got to call 50. Oh my God, Brad's got to call 400 and something.
Did he rebuy for that amount? What did he have?
Nah, he only had like 50 left. And he's
Oh,
got jacks. Gosh, dang, man.
That's great. I love that guy, man.
He is picking up a lot of hands, man.
I don't think he likes me very much for whatever reason, but I love him. He's just.
I think he likes everybody,
fun.
man.
I mean, he doesn't hate me. I'm just saying that we're not really that chatty, but man, he makes it fun.
Yeah, he makes it different. John is like, what's going on here? Josie pushed all in for 355. And she's going to be in trouble too, buddy, because the one ace is gone, so she's got 2 outs, basically. Or spades, like you say.
She's got spades. She's got a royal flush draw.
All right, there. Lamont's going to guess next hand, too.
So we got a Brad 150. We've got a Brad 300.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Lamont in a while.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't play near as much as I used to.
That's right. You don't play during the weekdays. Me neither.
I need to get some points, but when I've come up during the lunchtime, it's like all the Dragon Slayers are playing, and I can't do nothing.
There were like 31 people here today for lunch.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, no more easy lunch tournaments.
And probably a dozen of them came in at the break. Well, he does go all in.
Okay. It's a big one.
Yeah.
Tourney Goat is in the lead, but he's got a fade and the ace.
Diamonds.
Queen. Diamonds and spades.
Spades.
Or some weird combo.
Wait a second. It's already showing a flop out there.
I quit looking at those graphics now. They've messed me up. They make us look like idiots sometimes back here.
Yeah.
All right, diamonds.
Oh, boy.
Diamonds.
There's diamonds right there.
John gets that one.
Oh, my gosh. 6s.
Tourney Goat gets that one.
Yep. So they're going to chop Josie's money up. Or John's going to take the majority of it because Brad only had about 69.
That's hilarious, my son would say.
He may not reload either. Well, I guess, yeah, he could reload to 200, but he's probably not going to because he has to pre-flop call every time. Did she chop it up? I guess she gave him the side first.
Yeah, Brad's already got 204. He can't reload.
Yeah. I thought he only had.
All right, this is hand 52. We've got 2 guesses in the chat.
Yeah. Last chance to get one in if you're going to.
Both people guessing so far have Brad. Anybody want to take another player besides Brad?
Well, there it is, Daryl, the one you were talking about, the new $5,000 Saturday, 3 p.m. with the bomb pot every blind level. The only difference in this one is that at the break you can add on 75 for 75 or $100 get you 125,000 in chips.
And registration's open for 3 hours.
Yeah,
so
3 hours. That is a long tournament, so be prepared to hang around. And this is probably going to be the Sunday one, the new Sunday 5 o'clock start. Nope.
Also on Saturday, those blind levels are 20 minutes, and they've added some levels. So you're deep stacked, and you got a lot of play.
Yeah.
Get a good meal and a lot of energy drinks before that one.
Yeah, you're probably going to need a 6-pack of energy drinks.
6-pack of Red Bull before I even walk in the door.
That is crazy. I don't know how you haven't stroked out, man.
Probably have. That's why I'm tired all the time.
All right, here we go. They're going to take it easy on the goat this time. And is this the hand we're looking for?
Yeah,
it is, right?
52.
Okay, we've only got 2 people that guessed.
Everybody's got Brad, so he's got a 7-4.
Yep.
There's a 7.
He hit a 7.
Yep. And
And there is no king. Baby Huey's got an 8.
but John has a spade, and so gotta dodge a spade. Hit a 4 that's not a spade, and he does.
7-4.
There's Brad.
Oh,
But
my
gotta get some money in
gosh.
the pot, though. They gotta get within $20.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get enough in the pot?
There's a little bet. There's a little more.
Creeping up there. You got a chance, Jack.
Yeah, and nobody else is going to call.
Lamont, they're gonna have to bet a lot on the river for you to get there. And a
Oh,
4.
my God.
It's gonna be Brad.
7-4.
Yeah, I don't know they're gonna
How
get
froggy
that
is John going to get? What did he bet? $25?
$147 pot.
I missed by $7. Oh, no, he got
Jack
it.
won it.
What?
Jack won it. He was within $3.
What?
He got within $3. Jack,
Oh, my
you just won a hoodie,
gosh.
buddy, or a hat.
Yeah, whatever you want. We're going to have to write it down, though. Congratulations to Big Jack.
Wow, within $3.
Brad hits a 7-4 full house. God. Oh, my. What a night, man.
Bang, yeah.
Yep, there's no pocket sixes, but it was 7-4. Got him a full house, and he bet just the exact right amount of money for you, dude. And he got, or actually, John's the one that bet.
Yeah.
Brad, how did Brad not go over the top?
No, I think Brad bet the $50, right? No,
Nah, I think
he-
John did. I don't know.
I'll go back and watch.
Yeah. John didn't have anything, so I think he was just bluffing at it. 7-4. We're like, he hits a 7 on the flop. Turns a 4.
Four, and rivers a
Another
4.
What the heck?
Jack, they got a great new olive hoodie you should look at. I mean, you can come pick out what you want, but I recommend it.
You ought to just get it for him while you're here, dude.
He probably wants to pick it out himself.
Well, who's got what here? Lane's got 8-4, so he is in the lead. I thought that was a 10 on the turn, wasn't it? No, it was a 7. I don't know.
John's got a couple of hearts.
Yeah.
Lane's going to make it hard, $85.
And if you hit your flush with 4-2, do you still think you're good? Check your text, he said.
Oh, he's already putting his order in.
Probably.
He wants an olive hoodie and extra large.
All right, let's hope they have one. Lane hits his full house, so he's not going to get paid anymore because John Jay didn't hit his flush. They're going to think there's some kind of conspiracy going on tonight.
Why is that?
You broadcasting and him winning.
You did the within $20 thing.
I did.
I boned it when I said it's impossible. That's a bone.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that knows what a bone is, that's a bone. Jinxed it. Said there's no way anybody could get it.
Yep, you got to make them tough, man. That's the first one I've given away in about a month, though.
I
so
know.
I should probably still be okay.
I made it easy and they couldn't hit it, and you made it really hard and got within $3.
Good luck, though. I think Steve's in the cage tonight.
You need to do a deal where if they get it exactly right, they get a hat and a hoodie.
Whoa.
Well, see, get it on the nose, like on The Price is Right. You ever see that? If you get the exact amount.
Yeah. You win both showcases?
Yeah.
My nephew won a car on that show.
Did he really?
He did.
What year?
Oh my gosh, it's probably been over 20 years.
King 6-4.
And then he won another car in the DNYE, the Dallas New Year's Eve thing.
Yeah.
He's a lucky dude.
Rhino is ahead with his kings.
Yep.
John was betting his 9. Oh, Rhino's going to hit another king if that graphic's right. I can't see the table, but
Yeah, it was a king. Attorney Good's going to try to win with the 7. Rhino's just going to call.
no, he raised, didn't he? Oh, no, he just called. Wow, that's surprising.
Maybe he's trying to get some of John's money too.
Maybe he's afraid of a boat. King 3 or something. You know, you're playing against Brad, so
Yeah.
anything is possible.
Well, he got paid by John too.
Nice hand. That puts Rhino back in the green.
$102. Yeah, I'll give him one of these.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're too soon, dude. You got to wait till
I'm
it's
always
finished scratching.
too soon.
Yep. There it is again. Custom woodboards. Shane Rudderman. 972-467-8680.
Maybe-
Shane, give him a call. 972-467-8680. Look at those boards, man. They are
Maybe
beautiful.
I'll get one for Father's Day.
There you go. Maybe I'll remind old Jack. Those are beautiful, though.
I like it. I collect wood things anyway. I like wood carvings, all that stuff.
Custom woodboards. Looks like you'll put almost anything you want on there. Very nice, Shane. And Jassos Picasso's Photography and Studios. Just a few of his clients right there. Give Chris a call. He's in the game tonight. 940-447-2578 or JassoCR2199 at yahoo.com. Follow him on Facebook or Instagram too, /Jassos Picassos. Photography and electrical.
Yeah.
You need some electricity fixed, give him a call, and then he'll shoot a couple photos while you're over there maybe. I don't know. Give him a call.
Take some of our fish pictures for us.
There you go. Well, back to the action. Lane's got pocket 9s.
Pocket 7s, pocket 9s. What else we got?
Not much.
Attorney Goat's got a deuce. He just needs an ace.
Or another deuce.
No, there's no way another deuce would come.
Really?
No way. It's the bone again.
Is he going to call, though? That's the thing.
He'll call.
You think so? Maybe. Just for $80-something. Nah, I don't think so.
No, not that time.
He didn't feel it.
His intuition's usually right.
Mm-hmm. Where did Lane get all that cash? Oh, from the Queens? I think. $330 Queens or whatever.
When he went all in pre-flop earlier. And that one hand that he won that he had 2 pair and Chris folded the 10. That was another big one.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Look what just came on the river.
Who would have ever thought it?
A deuce.
I boned
Who
it
said
again.
that? I said a deuce. You said an ace. But Lane ends up taking it down with his 9s. Brad, you for sure going to tell him that I folded ace deuce.
Only 3 players in the green. Everybody else is recording a loss at this point.
Yeah.
Rhino's close, man. Rhino just needs to win one more hand. I thought he stepped over to green, but
Yeah, he's getting ours, though, and we're not. So
yeah. He'll get there. He'll finish in the green.
Well, we've got 15 minutes left, Bone.
Attorney Goat's all in. Pre-flop, ace 8.
For 177. I folded his king jack really quickly there.
I don't blame him.
Lane's going to call with 6-4 of clubs.
It's poker house nuts.
What are these guys? I mean,
Superstition, man.
okay.
They think it's real. They can't lose because it's 6-4. Maybe he's right.
Don't think so.
You know, not that big of an underdog, really.
It shows them having a 30% chance of winning.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're up against a pair, it's, you know, you got live cards. So, and he's got suited live
Somebody
cards.
else fold an ace or something?
Suited connecting live cards.
Okay. Well, there's an ace in
There's
the
an ace and there's another ace.
Yeah.
2 of the aces are gone. Look at that, it's 46%.
It's crazy. Well, now it went up, and there's 3 aces already gone.
And there's a 4 in the window.
Yeah.
6-4. Look at that, buddy.
Brad's going to get
Hey.
beat by his own hand.
Yeah, Lane's got to love that.
But old Rhino would have won with the King Jack.
Yeah, you can't look back that far.
I do.
Pre-flop, yeah, that was a right fold.
He would have won.
Oh, they ran it twice. 6 again.
Yep.
Lane's going to scoop.
Oh, boy. 6-4. He got beat by his own hand. Well,
That'll bring Lane way up to the top now.
yeah. Called 177 with the 6-4 suited. And he's wanting money from everybody. But that's not tonight.
They gave him a mint.
Yeah.
Yep, puts Lane in the front. Look at that. He's up 728
Wow.
bucks after being down. How many rebuys? 2 or 3?
3, I think.
It's funny how often that happens. That's why I don't do very well, is because I'm not willing to have the big swings. But the guys that are make a lot of money.
Yeah, but they lose a lot of money at times, too.
To carry in.
All right. We're getting near the end, but still got a lot of action, so 10 more minutes. Hang in there. I guarantee we're going to see another felt or two. Dopey had a lot of money earlier, and it's kind of quieted off. Rhino got down a little bit early and kind of made a nice comeback.
Yeah, and he's smiling. That's good to see.
No way did Baby Huey just fold ace-king.
Did he?
No.
To $2? Maybe he's satisfied where his stack is right now.
No.
Doesn't want to get up and leave, but doesn't want to play. I've been there.
No, there's $2 in there.
Let's see. Queen 4. Why is Queen 4 such a big favorite?
Because it showed a queen on the river. Or on the board just a second ago.
And now it's a 4.
Jack 4-9.
Now the 9's in the lead, according to the percentages, with 10-9.
Mm-hmm. That had to misread Baby Huey's hand. He's not folding ace-king for $2.
We'll ask him.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a hand you just like, I'm not playing this.
8 helps the 9-10, too. Well, Lane's going to drag it down. Or is he?
Yep.
I thought the goat had 9-6. No, queen 4?
Queen
Okay.
4.
Somebody had 9-6.
Hand 58.
Something's going on out there.
They must have just wrapped.
Yeah, but I mean, they're all looking over that way.
No hands yet. Queen 3. Here's an ace. Ace 8. 9-3. 8-3. Queen 3. I don't think we're going to get any threes.
Well, 2 pair right there on the flop for John Jay.
Yep, top 2. It's going to be hard to make any money. Nobody else has anything.
Dopey's got an 8, but he's probably not going to call. Or is he? Nah. Lane ain't going to call with Queen 3. Takes down a $35 pot there, but take down any pots at the end here.
I feel like we got one big shipwreck coming.
All right, they still might finish with the bomb pot, so that might be the one you're talking about.
Attorney Goat he's got 151. Okay. Baby Huey, big hand. Ace Queen. He called $2 there.
Nice starting hand. He's had a lot of nice starting hands for playing every single hand.
Yeah, for sure.
3 bad ones I can remember. 8-4 and 7-4 he won with, and 9-6 was the other.
Yeah, and he lost with 9-6.
Yeah, but he won 2 out of the 3 of those crappy hands.
Speaking of spades, there's 2 of them. Gives Attorney Goat the spade draw.
Rhino a straight draw.
Ace Queen still in the lead.
Dopey's got a straight draw too. Did he
Oh,
hit it? No, Dopey hit it, right?
the 7 made a straight.
Yeah,
Rhino.
with Dopey too. Rhino needs a 9 though.
It's not a spade.
An 8.
No, they're going to chop it.
Yep. Chop, chop. I think we've probably only got 1 or 2 hands left, Daryl. It's getting restless out there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Getting noisy.
Well, unless something incredibly strange happens, Brad's going to get $100 to the Boys and Girls Foundation, Tarrant County, right?
Yeah. Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Tarrant County. Greater Tarrant County. They just joined with Arlington probably like 5-6 years ago.
From Sean. Sean, thank you for doing that.
Yep. Thank you so much. If anybody wants to match with 10%, Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Tarrant County. And we're probably down to the next to last. Thanks for sitting in with me tonight, Bone.
Yep, thanks for asking.
You got it, man. A lot more fun back here, not losing any money watching these guys play, maybe learning a thing or two. I don't know. And Rhino's going to raise it up to 45 with his pocket jacks. He knows that the goat has to call. Queen 10 of clubs is going to call. Josie 9-7 is probably going to call. Jim's going to call. What does he have? 6 pocket sixes?
Yeah, we got pocket jacks, pocket sixes, and a queen 10 suited.
Looks like he's going to hit a jack on the flop right there. Ace, king, jack,
Josie's
queen
got
10.
spades.
Queen 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to cost Rhino some money right here, buddy. He's
Yep.
about to get back into the green, and John Jay flops the nuts.
Well, it's not over. Rhino could pair the board. Josie could hit a spade.
True. He's not going to wait around and see, though.
Yeah, it's going to make it hard on him. Josie's all in. It's a good thing about being short is you can go for a hand and just not lose too much if you miss.
Well, did Rhino call? Or who called? The goat? Or Dope?
Josie called. It's over on Dopey now.
Oh, Rhino already bet the 100?
Yeah, Rhino let out.
Okay, and then
John went all in.
12.
Josie called. And now Dopey's thinking about his pocket sixes. He's trying to think if a 6 comes, will I win a lot of money?
Rhino might win this hand if he calls.
Oh, they were waiting on Brad.
Oh, what's he calling? A 10? Oh, he's hoping to hit a queen?
I see. Yeah.
He doesn't have that much more money, so it's probably like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I don't think Rhino's going to fold for another 212.
No, I don't think he will either. So make or break hand.
Yeah, it's going to put him in the green or the red. Just depends on what happens here.
Yep. And he's got 2 cards to pair the board. I don't hate it. Maybe he'll hit a jack and make quads. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun. Josie might be able to pick up her second spade or her second flush. I can't remember where the last one was.
Yeah, she hit
Was
it.
it spades? Or
She hit a 7 high flush last time. They're just talking about you.
Yep, you're either going to go to the green or the red right here, buddy. Dude, you folded a freaking monster winning hand.
All right, let's see if Rhino makes his quad jacks.
Trust me, I know.
Running it twice, which I don't usually do. And bink!
There's the boat for Rhino.
And watch this. Oh, dirty.
Oh, he picks them both up, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
And that's the biggest hand of the night, too.
Yeah. Josie made her flush, and Rhino scoops it.
Wow. Yeah,
Over
but
a grand.
it wouldn't have counted, though. Her flush wouldn't have counted on the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, for the frenzy, but
No, but it counted for the pot.
yeah, absolutely. Wow. You were back here crying earlier, too.
Oh, I was kicking myself, but that's okay.
Now, he was back here crying earlier.
You want to finish it out?
We thought it was just a fluke that they thought you actually mucked your hand.
No, I actually,
But we didn't know you still had a few chips back there.
yeah, I did have more chips, and I should have bet that. But
Yeah, or, I mean, you're already in for that much. What's another 60 or 70 bucks you had behind 100 or 85 at that point? Yeah, he had 6-4. He bluffed you.
yeah, he did. He got my ass.
Yeah, I don't know if he showed you or not.
Oh, yeah, he showed.
Later, there was a hand where it looked like you folded ace-king to $2 bet, and we were like, that must have been a misread.
Yeah.
Do you remember that hand?
Oh, it wasn't until a $2 bet, though.
Oh,
Okay. Well, something
No,
was
it's
wrong with the
pre-flop.
graphics. Yeah, it was pre-flop. Nobody raised. It showed you had ace-king and folded, and we were like, that can't be right.
No.
Okay, the
was
graphics
like-
had to be wrong.
Ace King is when
it was like one of the last 4 or 5 hands.
actually they raised it, and I was like,
Yeah, that's a different
And
hand.
if you wonder what we're doing, Rhino and Baby Huey have joined us back here after the game. So Always good to see what they were thinking in those situations.
Look who's up in the green, Rhino. I told
I
you
know.
he'd jump up there
Second place, too, man.
after felting on him, too.
Almost first place here.
Coming back. Yeah, he could
Lane
get the
was
first.
minus 600 earlier. Rhino was minus 400 not more than an hour or so ago.
Yeah.
That's how quickly this game can change. And
Tied
kudos to
up
Brad, too.
Yeah, good job, Brad.
He
100% VP.
Yeah. He had 3 bad starting hands, 8-4, 7-4, and 9-6. And he won with 8-4 and 7-4. All the others he probably would have called anyways. But it was, I thought it would change the game up a lot, but it didn't that much.
No, you're right, it didn't.
And we thought more people would push, like if they had pocket kings, because they knew he had to call. But they really didn't. And you had pocket jacks one time or queens or something, too.
Pocket aces.
Yeah, we saw that one.
Well,
Those
you
held
lost
up.
that one.
Well, we split.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you chopped.
Yeah. Well, left hand's going to be a bomb pot, so just because we're back here cheering on Rhino's victory doesn't mean he's going to walk away with those chips yet. 'cause
Uh-oh. Do you give them back here?
I don't know. The bomb pot can blow chips up in a hurry, or at least mine.
Can help you out too.
Yeah, it can. Maybe Baby Huey's going to make a comeback here.
All right, first I got to get the graphics right. All right, 6, 8, 9. Yep, that's right.
Ace, 7, king.
King, 7, ace. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody have 2 pair? There's an 8, 9, Baby Huey.
Uh-oh. Baby Huey must win this hand. Something he saw.
We got ace 7, tournament goat.
Nobody's got an ace left in there.
Spades on both boards. Makes it interesting.
No, there's 2, yeah. Not 3 yet. The goat's got a flush draw. Look at old Rhino counting out all his chips there. He folded out and he's done. John, he got lucky early with pushing that ace king and hit it on the river.
Mm-hmm.
Never really looked back. 7. Oh, Baby Huey hits us straight there.
Yeah, Brad and Baby Huey are going to chop.
Yep.
Very nice, boys.
Chop, chop. And that's going to be the last hand of the night. Congratulations to Baby Huey. There you go, little buddy. Yeah, he did make a little bit of a comeback. Hey, you're first place of the losers there.
Yes.
You're not back here.
Exactly. I'm back there.
Is that you? I got the same one. Tell him you're going to get his dadgum hoodie,
I
man.
know he wants it. That's what he wants.
His son won a hoodie tonight, man.
He got within $3 on the guess. Yeah, he guessed Brad for 115. It was Brad for 147.
On that 7-4 hand where he hit the boat.
Yeah. All right, we got Rhino, Dopey, and Josie are calling stations. Both Johns and Lane, loose aggressive. Baby Huey, Picasso are in the net. Jasso Picassos.
Yep, one of our newest sponsors, Jasso Picassos. For all your photography and electrical needs,
Yep.
dude. He's a jack of many trades. Let's see these stats. I want to see these. I knew Tourney Goat was going to win the most, was going to lose the most, and play the most.
Rhino's a hot shot, largest pot.
Hot shot.
Woo. There we go.
100%.
Hot shot hits the $1,000, and we didn't even get to
both
get.
10 played 100%.
We didn't even give a plug to McLaughlin Insurance and Financial Strategies for that big win on Rhinos.
They'll be all right.
He was in a couple of big hands
All
there.
right, Rhino, big winner, largest pots. See, Rhino, you're in a couple of these. You're in there's your aces chop. I forgot you
Yep.
chopped that one.
Yep. Lane.
Lane with the luck and John Jay with the lack of luck.
I didn't think John Jay lost that much money, did he?
I don't think it's about losing, but it's, I don't know.
He lost quite a bit.
Okay.
VPIP 100%.
I've never seen that ever.
It's never happened.
Well, good for the GOAT, man. He was a man of his word, and he got $100 donated to 200.
Nice.
Oh, okay, 200. Nice. And if anybody else donated 10% online, Lane finished just ahead of Rhino by $9. Not much. Good night for both of them. Well, this one shows Rhino won more money than Lane.
Correct.
Lane was in for more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lane had more money at the end, but Rhino won more money.
Okay, yeah, because I think Lane rebought 3 times. Rhino maybe only once. Well, we thank you again for tuning in to Patty Mac's game. And look at this. These things are awesome. Custom wood boards by Shane Rottermund. Give him a call at 972-467-8680. I know you're going to get one, right, Bone?
Yep. That's my Father's Day gift. Hint, hint.
Okay. We got to give Jack a text or a call and tell him to check out Shane Rotterman's custom wood boards at 972-467-8680. Those are beautiful, actually. Might have to get one of those for my house. What the heck? Patty Mac's.
Yeah. Crowley, Texas Chess Club.
Oh, there you go. And other new sponsor, Jasso Picasso's Photography Studios. He's got a lot of famous celebrities in the Metroplex that he's taking pictures for. Call Christopher Jasso, 940-447-2578, 940-447-2578, or email him at jasocr2199@yahoo.com for all your photography and electrical needs. This is what we're all playing for still, Bone. There's only about 2.5 weeks left.
Yep, that'll be a fun day. It's going to be great. 2 days, actually.
Yep.
2 tournaments.
June 7th and June 14th, they're going to play it off. All the cash players are going to play it out on the 7th, and all the tournament players are going to be here on the 14th. All you got to do is come play cash to get hours credited for chips. On the tournaments, you actually got to win some to make some chips or place. Here's all the list of our tournaments. $500 still every single day. Lunchtime free roll. $500. $0 gets you in. 35 for 35. $25 rebuys. And add-ons at the break. Every single day. $500 lunchtime free rolls. This will be one of our 2 new tournaments. The Dallas Straddle. Nope, wrong.
My favorite. Sunday and Friday,
There you
bomb pot. $3,000 guaranteed free roll with a bomb pot at the start of every level. Same buy-in, 0 for 3, 10 for 10, 35 for 35 with add-ons at the break.
Don't forget, Sunday starts at 5 now, Daryl.
Yeah, and Sunday be here at 5. not
And Friday
6:30.
starts at 6:30 now. So
Yeah.
Mondays, this is the one I was just talking about, the Dallas Straddle. 6:30 on Mondays. If you don't want to play in Patty Mac's live stream or don't want to play cash, come out and play in this one. $0 gets you in, 35 for 35, and add-ons at the break. I'm pretty sure there's rebuys in that too. Didn't see it.
There are. Yeah.
Okay. This is our new Tuesday night tournament. If you like straight up Texas Hold'em, $1,000 guarantee. Tuesdays, 6:30, 0. $35 entry and $25 rebuys on that one too. With 50 and 75 at the break.
If you don't like bomb pots, that's your night.
Yep, that and Thursday night. There you go, buddy.
Okay, 1,500 guaranteed with bomb pot on Wednesday nights at 6:30. 0 for 3, 10 for 10, 35 for 35. There are $25 add-ons or rebuys, and then 50 or 100,000 chips at the break if you want them.
Yes, sir. Is this going to be the Thursday one? Yep, Thursday, $1,500 guaranteed. Same time, 6:30. 0 gets you in their door, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys. and $50 or $75 add-ons at the break. $1,500 guaranteed. Thursday at 6:30. And is this our last one, or did we already do it? No, the Saturday. We still got Saturday.
It's a big one.
It is a pretty big one. It's the biggest one we have. $5,000, new $5,000 guaranteed free roll with the bomb pot every blind level. And believe it or not, it's 0 gets you in, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys, and add-ons at the break. The only difference in this one is 75 gets you 75, or $100 will get you $125 in add-ons at the break.
3-hour registration. So
3 hours.
be prepared for a long one.
Yes, sir. You can always follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and Poker Atlas. Like us, share us, comment, subscribe. Once again, thanks to Daryl for hanging out with me tonight, Lorenzo for running the board, Winner for dealing out there. Patty Mac's live stream will be back next Monday night, or tune in Wednesday for Caleb's live stream. So also thank all of our new sponsors, Shane and Jasso Picasso. Give them a call. And thanks to the ladies at Albertsons for another great meal. See you Wednesday for Caleb's.
Give me one more
live
chance
stream.
at it.
Which one?
I won't go early this time.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good night, everybody.